Alright, let's see how our stream does today with all the crazy stuff going on.
Hello, King.
How's the stream looking your end? We're still got bad storms outside.
Actually, the wind's supposed to be worse today.
But we fixed it up. Had a catastrophe last night.
Oh my God, did we have a bad one?
During our Black Cat stripper kitty stream, he has a YouTube channel where he's a stripper. He does stripping. I don't know how he gets away with it. Over 7 billion views. Anyways, he got twisted up into the wires, yanked the camera, and all the streaming stuff crashed to the floor.
The computer went halfway across the room last night.
Broke our camera, so we had to get a new camera.
Broke my streaming camera.
We used a backup camera.
Yeah, got the backup camera out now, and
oh my God, it was a mess.
It was a disaster last night, and all due to Dominic, my black kitty cat.
I have no idea what the cat was doing, but
we think he got twisted in one of the wires and got scared and took off, and everything went with him. Everything went with him, and what my camera sits on fell over and shattered into a million pieces. And
it was a catastrophe.
It was a catastrophe. Oh my God. We're very happy that our computer still works, because it went flying.
It went flying across the room and shattered on the floor.
Oh my God. So the only thing that broke was my camera. Tried to glue that back together last night, and oh boy. What a mess. So I'm using the backup camera right now. But holy cow.
Oh, you're leveling up your bounty hunter pass. Yes, yes.
Good. You get a lot of gold with bounty hunting.
Yeah, like I said, we really should do probably another stream and get back to doing our dailies on Red Dead. It's just, there's not much there to motivate us.
Yeah, that's the sad part about it.
Not much motivation to get on there and do anything with it right now. Wish they'd really drop a surprise and wake up one day and all of a sudden jump up and go, surprise! We have
something. Anything. Even if it's a new horse. That would be nice. That'd be lovely.
Where the hell is their damn... I hate this city.
Do you want pork cutlets for dinner tonight?
Sounds good. It's a marketplace. This is why I don't like this city.
That city, I'm not a fan of this side. Let me put those pork cutlets up real quick.
Enchanting table, here we go. So you can actually wait till the last 10 seconds, depending on, if you have like a lot of lag, you want to again wait until it gets down to the last 12 seconds. But 10 seconds, get it in, and that should give you 0.036 nuggets. That give you the maximum gold nuggets you can get for turning in a bounty. Yeah, as long as you're getting pretty close to it, that's pretty good. It also depends, like, if there's real people around, just get it in as soon as you can, because sometimes people will kill your bounty. Just be assholes. So, like I said, it all depends, like, if there's people around or anything. Oh geez, I was stealing something. There's people in here. Bounty hunting is Lady and mine favorite job that we like doing. We love bounty hunting in that game. Non-player characters, that is. You can find a fire pit. Do you people not have a place to cook? Another reason why I hate this city. Try to find a cooking station. Awesome, there you go. Yeah, you can make a lot of money. Like I said, that's why we always advise new players. One of the first jobs you want to get is the bounty hunting job. You get that, and you never have to buy gold again. You know, if you don't mind grinding the shit out of it. Once you're grinding it, that will make you all kinds of money. Bounty hunting is where it's at, and then now the new blood money job.
I know you want to help the North Cultural Exchange.
That's the next thing that they have in the game that makes gold. Other than that, treasure maps, do your dailies. Like I said, once you get about your second week in on a daily, you'll start making a lot of gold. You'll start making 0.25 gold, so basically 4 jobs is 1 full gold bar of doing a daily. And that's when you start grinding the shit out of that. For those of you who's talking about resetting, see these shrines here? This is where you can reset your skills. So this is where you can do it in the game instead of buying it with real money. All these little shrines here. So if you look at your map, you find some place that says it's a shrine. This is where you go to reset your skills without paying real money. Yeah, no streaming platform for liability reasons will allow any kind of streaming of sexual content. I mean, there is a way of turning your channel, you know, pretty much rated X.
Have spies in the city.
And you
Maybe
can
that's what all
you
the
have
fuss
a way
is
of
about.
restricting stuff even more, and you'd have to turn your thing to like subscribers only, and they have to prove that they're 18 years or older and stuff like that. It's a big hassle.
Over here,
Right.
Initiate.
I guess there's a market for that. I don't know why people do it, but like I said, they and I are old. We're not into that kind of stuff. But there is a few channels out there that are hardcore. Or not hardcore, but into that stuff. Where the hell am I? Why can I not find a cooking station? I hate this city. There's a horse stable. I could have swore there was a cooking station in one of these houses.
Comrade, a word.
You guys not have a fireplace anywhere? Seriously? Unbelievable.
The guild requests your help. Nonsense. I'm sure it's...
Yeah, members only. That's what it's
You'll
called.
be in the academy.
Thank you, Agent. Yeah, they have like a members only channels that you can turn your channels into. But even then, they frown upon any kind of content with stuff like that. Ah, cooking fire. Here we go. Jeez, gotta run over the damn city to find this damn thing. Let's make, Miri likes wine. That's a good way of getting her to like you. Alright, done. Now I just gotta figure out where to take this stuff. So if you play Elder Scrolls, make sure you get a whole bunch of characters and get, the first thing you want to do is go to, once you get in the game, you get to the main city. Go to your local mages guild, wherever you start, and talk to a woman there that, or I think it's always a woman. Let the Mages Guild start your crafting, get your crafting, she'll teach you how to do crafting roots. And then she'll teach you how to do that. You go in and get every single character your crafting roots going. Reason why, this is how you make a poop ton of money in Elder Scrolls.
Listen to me for just a moment. It's very important.
So you can make up to 6K every 12 hours from every character. So yeah, you can make you got 10 characters, you can pretty quickly get up to 100 gold every single day if you do your crafting writs.
Did you answer Mondo's question?
I think so. What is about?
But the 18 plus?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, there is almost any streaming platform that's like
You
that.
can buy that
Really,
too
you cannot show stuff like that unless you have like a private members only channel, and even then,
YouTube
there is no streaming platform that allows that.
Oh,
except
no.
for like X Hamster.
Oh,
or
you
one
mean like porn?
Yeah.
Oh, no.
Porn,
You can't.
nudity, or essential content. It's visual essential.
The reason why we have to be 18 years and older is because when video games are for mature audiences, YouTube and Twitch tell you to make your channel 18 years and older.
That's
why.
There is a way of making your channel even more restricted.
Yeah,
age
we
restricted.
can make it even more restricted if we wanted to. Yeah.
Most of the stuff we play is, we go by the rating of the game.
We go by the rating of
Yeah.
the game, so.
Our channel is 18 years older to watch because we do play the games like Red Dead, and there is blood, and there's guts, and there's shooting, and there's cursing and stuff like that.
Things like that. So
But our channels, we make it 18 or older to watch a channel because of that. Because most of the games we play are more, violence and blood and guts, and even, believe it or not, Elder Scrolls could be.
well, Elder Scrolls is got a mature rating.
It has a mature rating, but it,
I know what that was that popped up. So. Yeah. Yes, sir. I know what that is.
Believe it or not, yeah, Elder Scrolls does have mild suggestive themes to it. Like there always, come you'll see stuff like the Argonian,
The lusty
Argonian
maid
From summoning
and
stuff
and like,
stuff that.
some of the costumes and stuff that people could wear could be pretty spicy. Like
Yeah, I don't have my
Alexia here, you can
outfits.
see her. She's practically naked now. Interesting.
She used to be naked,
Look
actually.
down here. She's now wearing panties.
Yeah, she
noticed
never
that
used
the
to
devs
be.
gave her panties. Now she was kind of Barbie doll-ish. I mean, you really couldn't see anything there, but you could look up her skirt and kind of make out the form of what's there.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they put panties on her.
And some of the monsters in the game
Used to be topless.
used to be topless, so you could see boobs and nipples and all that stuff.
Yeah,
And they took that out of the
they
game
took
too.
that out
And
of the
they
game
now have
also.
armor on all the monsters and stuff. Like some of the spider creatures were like that. So they did tame down the game, this game, compared to when it first came out in PC.
Oh yeah,
You know,
oh yeah,
But-
they did.
it's all animated stuff, and you really can't see anything. Most of the creatures are, they're-
You
but
really
there is some
can.
games out there. There's some games that we would love to play, but we can't play because there is full frontal nudity. Remember that one game about the demon realm? You go to hell.
Oh yeah, that game's actually banned. We can't even play that game on YouTube or Twitch.
What is
Yeah,
it
there's
called?
it's not anarchy.
No. Anguish.
English? No.
I forgot the name of it, but it was kind of like a puzzle.
You wake up in hell and it's
Agony. It's called Agony.
And you wake up in hell and
That was full frontal nudity.
oh yeah, there's people doing the nasty.
Yeah, there's even people
I mean
doing nasty
everywhere.
demons
There's
having
demons
sex with girls,
doing
demon
it
guys having
and
sex with humanoid.
things with poles
It
and
was nasty,
sticks.
yeah.
Yeah, it was nasty, and
Fun game.
that is actually banned. You cannot play that on YouTube.
There's another game
or
we saw
Twitch.
coming out that
Is
we
that
want to
one.
play. It has the Alien. They took the artwork from the movies Alien that we saw on the Bethesda Microsoft Showcase.
Oh yeah, that
That one
one.
looks cool, but I'm not sure if we're gonna be able to stream that one on YouTube.
Yeah, I'm not.
Same
We're gonna
reason.
have to see what YouTube says about that game because that
So
one is
YouTube, as a creator, you can go into.
nasty, so
There's
I
a
don't
place
know.
where you can go into, and you can even Google it and ask on YouTube: Is a game banned? Is it safe? Will YouTube allow you to stream in the game?
As a streamer, YouTube has this guideline that you can go to as long as you're a streamer, and it will tell you all the games that are banned, all the games that you cannot show.
And like what you have to do if you're going to show that game, like let's say,
Yeah.
like Cyberpunk, they'll tell you that you can't have the music in it because
can't
of
have the music
copyright.
in
So
it,
you turn the music completely off and down. And there's some sex scenes.
Yeah,
in
some people
Cyberpunk.
can get away with it, but you're not supposed
Now,
to.
according to
That's-
YouTube, they say you cannot show the sex
You
scenes.
can't
If
show
you're
the
going to do
sex
it, they
scenes
say you
of it.
have to skip that
You have to
section
skip
and
that
turn it
one.
off, or
turn it off. Yeah.
just not show it. Now, I have seen people
I've
actually
seen people
show it.
So
Again, YouTube
frowns upon it.
frowns upon it. But
So-
if you all have a million people watching your stream, they might let you get away with it.
Yeah,
Certain
there's
people,
favoritism. So
certain people get away with
everything.
everything. The
And other people
small
can't,
time
so-
little piss ants,
Can't get away
streamers
with
like us
anything.
that aren't
So-
even on the radar, we
Can't get-
cannot get away with anything. We will get a strike for everything.
Yeah.
And now, like I said, if we had 1 million people watching and we were making a shit ton of money for YouTube, they might turn the other cheek and look the other way a little bit.
Yeah.
I know that they do that to some streamers.
Yeah.
You know,
yeah.
just like on Twitch, there's a girl there that licks ears.
Oh God,
and
the
does-
ear licker. Yeah.
I don't know what her name is, but
I don't
that's all
know
she
her name.
does.
That's all she does. She gets on every
I
night
don't know how
and
she
she
gets
licks
away with it.
ears. That's all she does.
Heavily sensual content.
Yeah, she licks these ears. That's all she does. That's all she does. And
But
she's
because
got
she has
so many views.
Because she has millions of people watching her,
She gets away with it.
she gets away with it.
And it's very sexual how she's doing this. And it's like, how?
Why?
I guess the biggest question, why?
Why?
You know, that's the bigger
Why would
question.
anyone want to watch?
Why?
Yeah, I know why they're watching.
I mean, I know
because
why
she's
they're
usually-
watching, but
She's usually in very G-string kind of style
Yeah,
bikinis and
she's in
showing a lot of
these-
flesh, and
yeah.
she's making moaning sounds and licking these plastic
licking these
ears
plastic
and making
ears.
some
And it's like,
interesting
why?
sounds. I understand that, and I guess there's some extremely lonely people out in the world, but why?
But why? You know, it's just.
Whatever. Each to their own.
Yeah, it's whatever. You know,
What
like,
people are into.
I don't
Ray
get
and I,
it.
we do gaming. That's all we do is gaming.
I'm not gonna lick ears, okay?
Which is kind of gross in the first place.
Yeah, that's kind of disgusting. So yeah, no, thank you.
We just wish that we can show more video games and
Yeah,
have a
'cause
little
we
more freedom
have-
of content.
We have a lot of video games. I mean, our library is filled with all kinds of video games. Half of them we cannot show.
Because they're either too violent,
They're either too violent or too
copyright
sexual.
music is the number one problem we have.
So we can't.
Yeah, I'd
show
say
half
that the
of
number
them.
one reason why we can't play a lot of our video games and show everyone is the copyright stuff.
The copyright
There's
stuff.
a lot of
and,
music that's made by artists, and we cannot. Some games you cannot turn it off.
Yeah,
you literally
you
have
can't
to
just
turn
turn
off
them
the
off.
entire game sound, which no one wants to sit there and
And then like agony, we cannot even show agony. So
Yeah, I wish we had 100 to 200,000 people watching our streams. I mean,
well, one of our friends has over 2 million.
yeah,
So, you know, but he's been doing it for a long, long time, and he doesn't really stick with one game. And even if he doesn't like the game, he'll play it for his audience and stuff. He, you know, because he goes, well,
Yeah.
that's what gives me the likes. That's what gives
there
me
are
the
some streamers
stuff.
out there that what they do is,
You know, it's like,
usually they're
wow.
on PC and they play the most latest game that just came out.
Yeah,
And a lot
whether
of
they
times
like it
do
or
tips
not,
and tricks like we do, and
they show it, and
yeah, so they're always constantly having a new game, and they'll run through that new game until the streaming count starts going down, and
then they'll switch to another new game or go back to a game that people
Yeah.
want to see. So I mean, that's what he does, and his thing is just a job. He considers it a job.
he gets on, and
You know,
whatever the newest game of the day is, that's the game
That's what
he's
he
playing.
plays, you know, and
Which is cool. It's like,
yeah.
you know,
I mean, we've even asked him, why do you play these games? You don't like them. It's a job. Like, okay, you know, but
us, we are more of a dedicated channel that's more into
into the role-playing
Role-playing.
stuff,
We are a
into
role-playing
the
channel, so
PvE
our-
stuff, the
our streams are meant
Ours
to
is
be like a
different.
TV show with episodes and, you know, like series and
yeah,
seasons and stuff like that is what we play. you know.
yeah, yeah.
And also because we are limited, Lady and I usually only play at least co-op games, if not full-on
Yeah.
MMOs.
And
we're also limited again because we play on Xbox. So
Xbox,
there is a
so
lot
we're
of games that
limited
we,
on
you know,
that.
PC is where it's at. You know, if I had a
And
PC, we could probably play a lot more
if
games.
Lord and I don't like the game, we're not gonna buy it because we're limited on money.
I mean, if I was
I mean, if I had all the money in the world, yeah, I'd probably buy any game
if we
and
was
just
fully
try it. But
monetized and getting a lot of money from a lot of
We
views coming
can't
in
right
and can
now.
afford to buy all these upcoming new games, we might do a lot more stuff. It's just we're very limited on money. We're both retired, so
yeah, we just
we're
bought a
tight.
house. We just moved. I mean, moving alone costs you money. Renting the big moving
King
truck.
says,
and-
should I get the trader role?
roll next before the collector.
Okay, the collector is going to make you more money because when you're out in the world, you're just going to find cards laying everywhere. You know, you use your metal detector, you can find that everywhere.
Yeah.
When you loot non-player character bodies, sometimes they drop collectibles.
It takes Crips
About
about 2 hours to even get a wagon full of goods that you can sell. The problem with that is yes, you'll make money, not as much as the collector, but you'll make money. If somebody destroys your wagon before you get it delivered, it's gone.
well, it's not gone.
Well, I mean, you can
So
try to
if a real
fight.
player blows up your wagon, let's say, your wagon will explode and all of the stuff in the stuff will fly up in the air and you have to go pick it up, and then now you have to bring one bag in at a time. But half your load is gone.
Yeah.
So let's say you had a full wagon, now you're only going to get half the money for that wagon. Plus, the real players can steal.
Can pick it up, and then you
stuff,
have
and
to
they can
chase them
take it in.
down and fight them for it.
and they could turn it in, and then they could take even more of your money. So
Yeah.
collector's a little bit better because
It's
no
a
one.
sure thing.
Yeah, collector's a sure thing. No one can interrupt you from collecting.
No,
Once you put it in your pocket, it's yours.
honestly, it's just you and your horse riding around finding collectibles.
And again, if you have the collector's app,
It's very, very
that collector's
relaxing.
app will help you find all the stuff you need on it.
Yeah,
So I would get the collector roll.
I would get the collector roll.
Unless you have like a bunch of people with you, a big posse. Okay, so the trader, here's how you do it in single, if you're soloing this and you don't have a posse, is that only do local runs. Never do a long distance run. Yes,
Never.
the long distance run is going to make you a shit ton of money. But with that, after the first couple of minutes of being out there on the run, all of a sudden
You show up on the map.
you know how on the top it says that the real players can now attack you? Well, when that comes up,
You're red.
anyone that's in there will see you on the map.
Yeah.
You'll light up like a 4th of July fireworks show, and they can follow you and they can attack you.
If you want to be left
On
alone,
local runs, you never show up on the map. They literally have to physically be next to you to see you. It doesn't mean they still can't attack you, but at least you're in defense mode, so it makes you a little bit harder to kill and blow up.
yeah.
What did the agent say?
I mean, look at the game theory stream. He streams games like 7 days a week, and he gets a stream.
Yeah,
Yes,
exactly.
because he's playing games that are on the mainstream right now that people want to watch, people want to see.
Yeah, the newest games.
You know, that's why. We play games that we like. I'm not gonna buy Fortnite. I'm not gonna buy Call of Duty or Battlefield or anything like that. I don't like PvP.
We
I
try to
hate
make
it.
our games exciting, even though we're doing mostly PvE, but we don't like the PvP stuff. We're
No,
just, our
no,
fingers
we'll
are too
never-
old. We can never keep up with the
Red
kids.
Dead's an exception.
And there's always
and that's-
cheating on
and that's
any kind
it.
of game that has pure PvP in it. You're guaranteed there's going to be someone using some kind of cheat to get the perfect shots and, the bots and stuff like that.
Auto aim and crap.
Auto
like
aim.
that.
Even in this game, in our PvP that we have, there's people that cheat that has God mode. And those that don't cheat has been playing this game a long time and has the perfect combinations and stuff. And what did King say? The thing.
It is, I only play in MTU sessions, so no griefers can join me.
Yeah, we play. So we're playing on Xbox. So we have. We just use the regular servers that
Yeah, there's
their peer-to-peer system.
Xbox doesn't have any
Special
special servers or anything.
that you can go to. That's a
Yeah,
private
computers
server.
do have more options.
There is
We
a way.
don't.
There is a way of glitching.
There's a
the
way of
server.
glitching it.
So like what we
But-
do, if we're going to do a big run, we'll go do a side mission or bounty, anything that makes you switch sessions, and for a few seconds to a minute, you'll have your own private server for a minute. And what we'll do is we'll go do a run real quick before people start getting populated into that server, and get a run in real quick for
Yeah,
Crips.
but it doesn't always work either.
And that doesn't always work.
It doesn't always work.
Because they're using a peer-to-peer system, it all depends. Now, when we used to have extremely high-speed internet, we used to have private servers all day long because no one had our internet speed. Being as a peer-to-peer system, very few people had high-speed internet like we had. And so a lot of times we had only 1 or 2, 3, maybe up to 10 people on a server who had the same internet speed that we had.
Ooh, wind.
But unfortunately, now that we have the crappiest internet in the world, we have everybody on the server. It's a full server usually all the time with us.
Yeah, yeah. It all has to do with your internet. And... Ooh, windy. Holy cow.
So if you're hearing a jet plane outside,
That's the wind
our
right
wind.
now. Watching
We're-
my tree blow sideways out there.
So if we all of a sudden abruptly crash, it's because
It's the wind.
the internet just crashed from the wind,
Yeah, yeah.
which we got very bad internet right now.
Yeah, it's wind's
Like right now it
supposed
says
to be
I have 0
really bad today.
kilobytes. That's not good.
The wind's supposed to be really bad today, so we will see what happens. So
Yeah.
we'll see what happens.
Like I said, we're constantly trying to work and get better streams. It's just our biggest problem is internet.
It's our internet. There's nothing we can do about that. We are looking at a new streaming rig right now. That's the computer's made just for streaming. So we're looking at those right now. But again, it has to do with money that we don't really have. So
to spend.
So
And for all those people who are shadow watching us out there, like I said, 90% of the people are not subscribed to us, we've noticed.
yeah,
There's a bunch of shadow watchers. It says we have a bunch of people watching, but no one's subscribed. Help us out a bit. So we
Yeah.
can't afford to get better stuff, to get better streams for you all.
absolutely.
You know, subscribing's absolutely free to you. It helps us out. It helps the YouTube algorithm to, get us on the radar for people. There is going to be other streams we're going to be doing other than just Elder Scrolls.
Yeah, we got
similar
Starfield
things.
coming out. Arc 2.
We are going to
coming
make an
out.
exception for Starfield, so we
Yeah.
are going to
We're
be playing
doing
a single player
Starfield,
game.
Arc 2.
Then there's Arc 2. There's a lot of other games we're going to do.
I'm more excited for Starfield, but
Yeah, I did not expect it.
I didn't know that was going to be in it, so I'm really looking forward to that
Oh,
one.
so we know that Agent loves it when always tells us to go check things out. So we're looking at some reviews. Like, apparently there's a bunch of people that's talked about Starfield that's a little worried about. It is confirmed there is over 1,000 planets that you can visit. There's a book here. So on Starfield, people are concerned that it's going to be like Elite Dangerous, where, yeah, you can have millions and millions of planets you cannot possibly go and visit in real life. It would take your entire life to go do it, and you still won't be able to get them all. Starfield's not going to be that big. It's only 1,000 planets, so you can visit all 1,000 planets in Starfield. But here's what people are worrying about, and I do see how they voice their concerns, that each planet, yeah, you can visit them, but they're afraid the planet is going to be like
All the
Elite Dangerous,
same.
where it's going to be a flat, barren world of nothing, no content, no animals, no unique creatures, no flora, fauna, basically, of different things. It's just going to be a random world that's going to have nothing in it. Just might have unique, different kind of styles of rocks and mountains and stuff like that, but there won't be any content in them. Which I see that, I can understand that. I'm really hoping that the developers of Bethesda there for Starfield is going to put content in all 1,000 worlds.
Let me answer his question. If your horse is maxed level already, no. If your horse is not maxed level, get off your horse and walk it. That's the fastest way to level your horse. It
Yeah,
takes
lead your
about
horse.
30 minutes when you first buy a horse from the stables. You just walk them. Other than that,
Until you've got your footing.
you have to look at the horse's stats. If you want a horse that has a lot of stamina, you have to buy a horse that starts out with a lot of stamina, and that stamina
So-
will max out. Same with the life on the horse.
The
as
best
well.
horse in the game that we always tell people, if you can only afford one horse, get the Mustang.
The Mustang. The Mustang maxes out completely.
The Mustangs, usually the last horses at
the
the very
last
bottom
three.
of the list, the last 2 or 3 are the best horses in the game for
Correct.
any horse.
Correct.
So we always say get the Mustangs because they're well tempered. They won't buck you off as much as any of the other horses.
They're fast.
They're very fast and they have full bars. So you're going to get max health, max
stamina on your
max
horse.
speed on that horse, especially if you have either the Noche Gocha saddle
Other than that,
or
yeah.
if you have the Bounty Hunter, get the Upland saddle.
Yeah, the
Now, we
Upland
use-
and the Noche
We use the
Gocha.
Upland saddle, one, because it looks good. It's black with silver studs.
pretty.
Pretty. And you have a backpack in the back that's like a leather satchel. It's really cool looking. And between the Noche Gocha and it, the only difference is that the Noche Gocha saddle you can modify a bit, which means you can put like the best stirrups on it, the best horns, the best reins, and stuff like that. That's how you make that one out. But there is a bug with that.
With the Noche Gocha
If
saddle.
you feed your horse gold status food that you have to craft, it can,
It will make it look like your horse is constantly dying,
Yeah,
and
and
there's
health
nothing
never
you
come
can
back.
do about it. It will be a permanent glitch on your horse.
now I don't know if they've ever fixed that and patched it, but
I don't know.
we have noticed that I've had that bug happen.
Yeah, we did too.
It's a random
Yeah.
bug. Some people get it, some people don't. I've gone a long time without getting it. Then all of a sudden one day I log in and my horse keeps saying it's dead. And I'm like, what? No, it's not. So we use the Upland saddle. That is one of the saddles I highly recommend you get to with bounty hunting. Beautiful saddle, good stats. It's on par with the Noche Goche saddle. So yeah, get yourself a Mustang.
Yeah.
And also Mustangs are beautiful horses in that game as well. You get some very pretty skins for a
Oh,
Mustang.
some beautiful skins on it.
Like I said, get one of the last 2 or 3 Mustangs, wherever has the top ranking stats. They'll max out once you tame them completely, train them.
But I mean, you know, if you have a certain horse that you like,
Yeah, with that said,
look at the bottom. Look at the bottom of those horses. Like the last 2 or 3 of them, their stats will be higher than the first horse. And so, if you want the most speed and the most life out of your horse, always get the bottom horses.
is there a way of getting your horse down? Oh, okay.
I mean, I have a Shire. Okay.
Yeah, we have a Shire, which is the slowest horse.
In the
Big
game and
thing,
all
but it's
that.
a tank. That thing will run right
you
through
know-
anything. You could kill things. You could run
And
through a crowd
I love my Shire.
and kill
So,
all the non-player characters by running through them.
Yeah.
But
yeah.
we have our Shires.
You know,
we usually
so-
do that with our Viking challenge where we have no modern weapons. We just use like
Yeah.
an axe and stuff. Once in a while we play Vikings.
Turkomans, we have like 2 or 3 Turkomans.
Now Turkeymons I like because of
but
their
they're
looks.
twitchy.
But those horses will buck you for
Farting.
a frog farting in your
Yeah,
direction.
absolutely. They will.
Worst horse in the game when it comes to temperament. That horse will buck you for everything.
Yeah.
You know, you come up against a snake, you get thrown off. You come up against wolves or any kind of predator animal, you're definitely getting
Out of all
thrown
the
off.
horses, and we've played them all, the best horses, the most ones that will not buck you off are the Mustangs and the Appaloosa.
You turn the sound down. I want to make sure.
The Appaloosa is really good, especially if, well, you don't have the gold. Not
No.
many people do. The leopard Appaloosa, the black and white one, looks like a Dalmatian.
No, that's the one that
That's one Hazard.
Hazard HD. That's his
Does.
favorite horse
That's-
because it is the best tempered
So we
horse
tried
in the
it.
game.
We tried it out, and yes, he was correct. It is a very, very just laid back horse. Doesn't care about anything.
Now that doesn't mean that you won't ever get bucked because like you come up against a gator or a predatory animal,
Sure.
it will eventually
Every
buck
horse
you.
has its tick, and it could be a wolf, it could be a cougar, it could be an alligator.
Now here's the thing about the horses in Red Dead. They're on an RNG.
Yeah, they're on an RNG.
So you could literally buy a horse and have a really good horse that's very calm and it'll take a long time for it to buck you, it'll come to you, it won't run during gunfights, it will be with you. Or you could get a really crappy horse that's, you know, and this goes for any horse.
Yeah, we did that. Lord got a really good horse, and I was like, oh, I'm going to go try that. And I went and I bought the same horse, same color, everything. And my horse was bucking me off for nothing. He was just so
I
bad.
don't like your arm.
And it was the same horse, but 2 different personalities. So,
So each horse has its own personality in the game.
yeah. And what they tell you when you do that is delete that horse, get another one. Delete that horse, get another one.
you find a horse
Until you
that's,
find a horse that's calm and will work for you.
The biggest thing about
That's what they
horses
tell
in
you.
the game, unless you're going to be doing horse racing, you know, but even then we've tested that. She has won a race
With my
her
Shire.
Shire, the
Yeah, I,
slowest horse in the
I
game.
came in first on a Shire.
And people had,
And they kept asking me how.
yeah, people,
you know, it's like,
people had the,
you know,
the,
he did it.
What's that one horse? Most expensive
Oh,
horse?
the Arabians.
Yeah, people had Arabians. She
don't
beat out
bother with
Arabians.
don't bother with the Arabians. They're a beautiful horse.
Truthfully,
but
you could do races on any
you know
horse in
what?
the
The
game. Yes.
Mustang.
Here's what we found. So the only difference in a racehorse compared to any other horse is your get up and go. So like when the thing says, you know, get ready to start and go, you know, as soon as you start tapping your button to get that horse running, some horses will get up and go and get to top speed faster than other horses. And that's the difference. As in stamina and stuff, yeah, you know, stamina's going to run out in some horses faster than others. You know, you can modify that with what kind of saddles you have. Plus, there's also, you can feed your horse gold tier food that you have to make, and you can also jack your horse up with stamina shots and health shots. You know, so there is ways of making your horse up to par with any other horse. The only difference between a horse, again, is the get up and go. You know, As soon as you start tapping that thing, your thing's going to get up to max speed really fast, and you're going to be able to keep that max speed up. You know, a little secret: push straight down on your left joystick, and that will praise your horse. And you can do that every 25 seconds, and that will actually bring the stamina level back up on your horse. So there's a little secret you can do. So that's really the only difference. Every horse pretty much is the same in the long term. Other than that, there's not really much difference that we've found in horses. The lady has beat me in a horse race on Clydesdale, and I had the fastest horse in the game, but yet somehow she can keep up with me.
With my Shire.
You know, with her Shire. So it's like, okay, so there's not really anything there other than that I can take the lead real quick.
We tested it.
We tested it on every horse.
Yeah, because I wanted to know if it was a fluke that I won the horse race. So we were out there testing it in the real world.
Awesome, King. It's really hard to keep that, so keep max honor, and you'll get the maximum gold and money payouts for everything. Mm-hmm. And more non-player characters will talk to you, and you'll get more job opportunities, and what do they call that? Random stranger things?
Stranger missions.
Stranger missions. Yeah.
But not all stranger missions are good.
Yeah, now, there are some stranger missions you'll come across that are bad, and other stranger missions you'll come across where, like a girl, help me, you know, I fell off my horse, can you help me? You go help her, it's like, yeah, sucker, and she'll pull out a gun and try to rob you, and, you know. But then again, I don't think you get any bad honor for that.
You don't get bad honor for that one. Now, if you take the stranger mission from the kid, he's bad. You'll get bad honor if you take his missions and stuff. So
yeah, some non-player characters, if you look on a map, will give you jobs to do, and you can do them. Some are good jobs, and some are negative honor jobs, and you can tell which ones they'll tell you that this will give you bad honor.
If you get bad honor, feed your horse,
just
pet your horse, or go fishing. Yeah. Believe it or not, fishing will give you maxed honor. I don't know how that works. But yeah, I don't know why. Yeah.
The biggest and fastest way to get your honor back is just go and take care of your horse.
Because
pet your horse, feed your horse. You know, clean your horse. Get the horse hairbrush and keep it clean.
Yep.
Things like that will get you up there really quick, and just go do a couple honorable missions and you're good.
Yep.
But yeah, that game will do everything in its power to give you bad honor. Everything you do in that game practically gives you bad honor. That's why non-player characters harass you and say bad words to you. They want you to get mad and kill the non-player characters because that's the fastest way of losing honor.
It will. It will.
Is attacking the city. That and killing real people, and they put a bounty on your head. Like Lay said, I think it was yesterday, the other day, that someone was attacking her over and over again, and she just kept putting pressing charges against them, and they got such bad honor for that.
They couldn't.
That it took them forever
to fix it.
They had to do a lot of good stuff to get out of that.
Yep.
But yeah, I mean, some people like to be bad guys, and all power to them, but kind of the same excuse for Sea of Thieves, you know. They say, what's this game called? Sea of Thieves. We're supposed to be pirates and bad guys. We're supposed to PvP and kill people. No, there's also a lot of content in this PvE, and some people don't like to be
bothered,
like us. We're the kind of puzzle people. We like to go out and do puzzles and find all the stuff. We're not into the.
They're coming for us.
Alright. Marques here wants to close his portals, Princess. Have you seen anything in here?
Right, well, there's a desk, there's some bookshelves that I'm going looking at. But other than that, how did these get into her temple?
Someone opened the portal, Princess. Oh, sit down.
I never used to fight this much until I met you.
You're the one who decided to be one of my retainers. There's a portal over here.
That was a bit of a warm-up.
And loot everything.
Okay, in Elder Scrolls, if you're going to be a crafter, loot everything. If you're going to be a crafter, it's almost a must to get the ESO Plus membership because you get the bottomless backpack, and that's where all your loot goes into. Otherwise, you are going to be constantly out of space for all the stuff you gotta get. So, for example, see all this? If I didn't have this backpack, this is the unlimited backpack you get for having it. All of this stuff would be in your inventory, and as you can see, I have thousands, hundreds of thousands of crafting material. If I didn't have this bag, that means that I would have to carry this and put this in my bank, which all this would not fit. I could have 20 banks and this couldn't all fit in it.
Yeah.
Even non-player characters, alternative characters, this is a lot of stuff that you'd have to keep carrying. The other benefit of the ESO Plus membership is that you can craft without actually having this on your body. This is in that bottomless backpack, so it's all nice and stored there, and you don't have to run to the bank, take out what you need, and then go craft. It's already there for you in the bag. So all of this, and look at all this shit. Can you imagine having this in your body and backpacks on all of your alternative characters, and every time you needed to craft something, you had to go and find which character had what stuff, and then take it out, and then go craft something?
Oh god, yeah.
Not to mention, like I said, unless you have like a whole bunch of alts, you're still not going to have room. So yeah, ESO Plus is a must if you are a master crafter or doing any kind of major crafting in the game. You know, if you don't care about crafting, then what you should care about crafting, like I said, if you want to have the best armor, you're going to have to make it yourself. No one can do it for you. Well, I guess someone could do it for you.
But you're gonna.
But-
Most people want to charge for their services.
And let's say you want to have a masterwork gold armor, and you get a drop, and some drops are instantly bound to character itself. See all that? Yeah, that's a lot of stuff there. I could not possibly carry all that. So if someone wanted to craft you, say, the best armor, one, you have to make sure it's not bound to your character, so there's that. And some drops in this game, like the monster drops, is bound, so you can't even trade it to anyone. So if you want to have gold armor, you're going to have to make it yourself, which means you're going to have to get to level 50. Let's say you want to do metalwork, so you got to have metalworks to level 50. Like this. So my woodworking's max at 50, provisioning. And yeah, and even if you don't want to go that way, there's one crafting skill you should always learn, at least provisioning. One, because food and drink is a thing in this game, it maxes out your stuff. You have to drink and eat food, which is going to give you a buff to your life and stamina and magicka and stuff like that. So your health and everything like that's going to get maxed out by food you eat. So even if you don't want to craft, at least learn provisioning and max that out.
Yes.
Second thing to do, you could take all these materials that we're like what we're doing, we're looting all these boxes. You want to make some really quick money in this game, a lot of gold, go to provisioning, find the highest thing that makes the most money and craft the hell out of it and go sell it.
Yep.
You know, again though, you're talking about limited backpack space, so there's that thing. You know, but like let's say you're wearing cloth clothes or leather clothes. Make sure you max that out, blacksmithing for metal work. And then once you get it, the important stuff in this is right here. See where it says, like, this is temper expertise on this one? So that doubles the chance to improve items with tempers. It makes it cheaper too. Plus this. Plus this. So that maximizes the chance of extracting stuff when you break stuff down from it. And this is a must. And if you're a crafter, make sure you max out your hirelings, because every 12 hours you get free materials. Of course, this raises what level you can make stuff. So the cool thing about crafting is, again, once you get these items, you see how this is all gold level. My shield, my staff. All my clothes are max level. They're all gold leveled. Even my necklaces. To do that, I had to level it up myself, which takes a long time and a shit ton of mats, especially the rings and the necklaces. These things are the worst and the hardest thing in the game to get maxed out. It's very expensive and it's very rare items for jewelry crafting. Not easy to get the mats to get the gold tier level stuff. But that's how you maximize your character and your armor. To get your armor to gold tier stats is you have to make it yourself. So crafting is a thing. And then once you get the gear you want, technically I guess, once you have everything you need in crafting, you can, if you don't want to craft anymore, you can take the skill points out and put someplace else. Which I showed you about those shrines. But doing like we're doing, all of your main story quests will give you skill points. Of course, getting all of the sky shards will give you skill points. So eventually, once, you know, I mean, this could take a very long time for you to do. We've been playing this game for years, so we're maxed out on everything. But once you get skill points, then you can start getting into crafting even more, and it won't hurt you. When we first start this game, you're going to have to first get your main fighting skills up. So you want to make sure that you put points into whatever class you are first, and get to where you have enough skills where you can fight and survive. And then you can start, once you start getting all the sky shards and you start doing some stuff, getting all of your other stuff, then you can start dabbling around with different kind of skill lines. And this game has a shit ton of skills. And then they also have special guilds in there. You know, not player guilds, but in-game guilds, where, like the Fighters Guild, the Mages Guild.
Yeah.
You know, you got your PvP stuff here for Assault. We go into that. Then you have your Undaunted. You got your Thieves Guild. There's actually, if you want to play as role play as a thief, you can be like an assassin. You know, if you go and role play as a thief, we highly recommend the Khajiits. They have natural stealth skills, and they're one of the best assassins in the game, and they do really good. Either that or the Wood Elves. So Wood Elves and Khajiit are really good for stealth. And
Yeah.
let's say you want to play a thief. You could join the Thieves Guild. And you can unlock all this, which, by the way, is a very good way of making money in this game. Going around stealing, pickpocketing,
Oh, yeah.
opening chests, just don't get caught. If the
Don't get
guard or
caught.
someone sees you, you're going to get a bounty, you're going to have to run. You cannot kill the guards in this game. You know, there's special things like from Somerset where you can open up the Sigic Order, which is all crap.
Yeah, that's kind of a crap skill.
In game, you have the Mages Guild. First thing you should do, by the way, is do the Mages Guild to open that up and get Persuasive Will. This is going to save you money and time in the long run, because there will be a time where you can have a choice to persuade someone, kind of like the Jedi mind trick, and they, instead of paying the money, they will give you a clue of where you have to go, or bypass a quest that would have taken you a very long time in a roundabout way. This will say, oh, well, here's the key. You don't have to go get it, or I'll do this for you. So Mages Guild, at least open up Persuasive Will. In Fighters Guild, sometimes you have a thing in your passive, open up Intimidating Presence. Again, it's kind of like a Sith mind trick where people's like, well, I'm not going to tell you anything unless you give me 400 gold. And you just sit there, it's like, well, I'll just beat your ass, stay where you stand, boy. Here, you can have it for free. So,
Yeah, those are actually two very important things to have.
So make sure you open up those two, if anything. And then as you do your main story quest, the one with Molan Ball that we showed a few episodes back, and you get past Cold Harbor, this is kind of a cool thing. This is how you can summon, you get soul shards, and very important to have soul shards, because that's how you can resurrect yourself and other players and stuff, and you have to power up your weapons with it. So you get this, it's good to open up this a little bit, and you open up all of your passives on it if you have some points. And then they got the Antiquities storyline. So here's some more stuff you need. And all of this takes points. It takes skill points. And the only way to get skill points is doing quests, the main story in every zone, your main story quest campaigns, and then sky shards is a big thing. Get every single sky shard you can get. And that's how you get skill points in this game. The Ledgerman. Here's a good skill line for Trafficker. Steal stuff, go down to any thieves guild in any city, you can sell stuff. Good way of making money. Excavation. Here's another thing that you have to put points in, which this is a good way of making money in the game. Then of course you have your survival stuff, your armor, what you're going to be wearing, what's going to give you bonuses, whether you're a mage or a tank or whatever. Whatever thing you have, each thing goes with that. Then here's all of your weapons. And then you have your main class stuff. You know, I'm a Templar, so this is all my Templar skills. So yeah, you need points. Yes, the non-player characters in Red Dead are very annoying. And like I said, they will do everything in their power to get you to attack them so you get bad reputation.
Oh, yes.
I hate the non-player. Some of them will purposely run into you.
Yeah, they'll purposely turn into you.
And then they'll start fighting you. And if you fight and kill them, you get bad rep. Or a bounty, even worse. I had non-player characters come up to me. I'm just standing there, not even on the road. And the non-player character, "There's player room on the road, son. You better get a move. I'll put a bullet in your eye." It's like, what the hell? And then they attack you. It's like, you have this entire road to yourself. I'm staying in the middle of the field. You had to come all the way off the road into the middle of the field just to fuck with me. Really?
Yeah.
Yeah, so there is that. All right, we were probably going to get into our role playing. Well,
Let's see.
Alexia doesn't need all this stuff. I think I'll just borrow from her shrine.
Wow.
All of these offerings. She can share. Especially those grapes.
You think she could do this on her own, right? She could have done this herself.
Yes, she could have.
I think she just wants...
Or she's not as powerful as she pretends to be.
I think she just wants a hero to come and rescue her.
There you are.
I sense the temple is free of the Daedric incursion. We are well pleased. While you fought for my glory, I know more about our foes.
What have you found out? What have you found out?
Magistrix Vox used Daedric magic to split the seams of the wards around the High Chapel. Then she opened an oblivion gate to fill the temple with Daedra.
Why would she do that?
Vox seeks to desecrate the temple, steal our holy artifacts, and then loose Daedra upon Mournhold. If she succeeds, a great many of my children will die, and my people may lose confidence in the tribunal. That would be catastrophic.
Yes, that happens a lot. Yep, that happens a lot. Yeah,
Yes.
they'll just walk right into your horse. Yeah, and then fall over dead. Yes.
Yeah,
yes.
Lady and I was doing a bounty mission,
Oh, yeah.
and we had our bounty wagon, and it was filled with a whole bunch of bounties, and we're just trying to get through the streets and barrel roll through the streets to get before the timer ran out, and every non-player character walking the street got ran over and killed.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
Fortunately, the cool thing when you're on a mission, any
It doesn't
bounty gun
count.
won't count, it'll go away. But if you're in free roam, you're not doing a mission, and your horse accidentally runs into someone and kills them, you're going to get a bounty.
Yep.
Especially if some other character saw it.
Yeah.
Non-player characters see
I
it.
saw what you did
Yeah,
there.
I'm gonna get the sheriff.
Yeah. Oh God.
So yeah, I mean,
Hate that.
you could be minding your own business, just walking your horse down the street, and a non-player character would jump out and purposely get themselves ran over and killed by your horse, and it's like, what the hell? Yeah, like I said, Rockstar has it built into the AI system and into the game system that it will do everything in its power to keep you from keeping max level honor. Because if you have max level honor, again, you get more gold, you get more money, and you can talk to all the characters and get more opportunities and stuff. Being a bad guy, there's times when characters won't even talk to you anymore. You can't sell anything, and no more characters. They won't. You'd have to go to the fence is the only place to sell stuff, and then that's even limited. They only take jewelry and stuff that you've killed, pocket watches, stuff like that. So yeah, that's why the game is made that way, is to make it as hard as possible to keep max honor. They'll do everything in their power to make you lose your honor. Once you get max honor, it's kind of easy to keep. Like I said, just pet your horse, take care of your horse, and your honor will go back up, and just do a lot of honorable things.
Comfortable, Dom? What can I do?
You need to get into the High Chapel. Vox managed to bypass the defenses, but its wards are still in place, drawing on the full power of the tribunal. We must get you past those walls.
How do we get in?
Without the blessing of each of the three, no mortal may pass through the wards and enter the High Chapel. You have more than proven yourself to me. You have my blessing already.
Can't I just get in the same way Magister Vox did?
Yeah.
You would compound the sacrilege that has already been wrought upon our temple? No, that is unacceptable. If you will aid us, you will do it with our blessings, or not at all.
Well, if I don't do it at all, then you gods would have to actually act like real gods and do it yourself.
Exactly.
You have to just blast the door open, walk in, and take care of things?
How do we get the blessing of the other gods?
And why do I need the blessing of you lesser, pretend gods? You're not even real
you
gods.
killed a god for your power.
We are Anunnaki, envoys of the Aedra. We are the real gods.
Yeah.
I don't need permission or blessing from any of you.
Agreed.
You want our help, we do it our way.
So how do we get this blessing?
Yes, how do we get the blessings?
Go to the cloisters of Vivek and sow the seal. My companion gods are absent, but they left trials I can activate to grant their blessings. Pass the trials, and you will be blessed.
This is stupid. You
It
know
is
that?
stupid. This is...
Pass the trials. These mortals are sure full of themselves with a lot of hubris, aren't they?
Aren't they?
We're gods. You have to pass our trials.
They
No,
killed a god to get that power.
Yes,
They're
they
not
did.
even, they weren't born a god.
they stole the power.
They stole that power.
Become immortals.
Now all of a sudden it's on to their head, apparently.
Well, I'm still taking her offerings for that.
Try to take everything from her. Stuck up,
There's a couple
selfish.
things I think I'd like to take from her.
That you already have,
Many times over.
I bet.
The good news is the Vivek, and Sotha Seal and I all go way back. We used to be drinking buddies.
Really?
Yes.
I didn't know that.
I've helped Vivek quite a few times. Saved a city from being destroyed by an asteroid. Got his powers back. Help Siltha Seal get his Clockwork City back. Did a lot of stuff for these guys. So, pretty good friends with them.
Then there shouldn't be any problem.
No, but they have pomp and circumstance and all the other stuff that the gods do. Want to be gods. Alright, what's this all about? Amalexia.
Vivek's trial will measure your clarity of judgment.
Yes, when you turn a bounty, wait for the last 10 seconds and then walk in. As soon as it starts turning...
Others keep. So shall yours be put to the test.
So yeah, as soon as you get down to the last 10 seconds, walk the bounty in and you'll get maximum gold payout. It should be at least 0.036 nuggets. If you did that, that's a maximum gold payout.
How do I receive Vivek's blessing?
Or you think about it that way, so when you get, if you get at least 0.25 gold nuggets, think of it this way: 4 bounties gives you one gold bar at 0.25 gold nuggets. So if you get a little bit more than that with the 0.36 gold nuggets, so for every roughly 3 bounties, you're going to get a gold bar if you get maximum things. Downside to it is time. So depends on how you want to do it. You can speed run it and just do one bounty after another and just go and turn in the bounty immediately, and that'll actually give you more money, but it won't give you more gold. So it's kind of weird. So if you turn a bounty in early, you're going to get more money. If you wait until the last 10 seconds, you're going to get more gold. That's how that offsets. It's weird. Matter of fact, every mission's like that. The rule of thumb is that unless there's a timer less than 12 minutes, so like whatever mission you're doing, even if it's not a bounty hunter mission, wait at least 12 minutes and then turn it in. The way rule to that thumb is like, let's say you have 10 minutes to turn a bounty, well then obviously you want to turn that bounty in, or not a bounty, but a mission, you want to turn that mission in the last 10 seconds. You know, because obviously you can't wait the full 12 minutes.
Yes.
And with bounty hunting in most missions, that timer is invisible and it starts the second you take the mission. So whether it's a bounty mission or a trade mission or any kind of mission, that timer started the second you took that mission. So just have like a little alarm clock and set 12 minutes, and as soon as it dings, you're good to go.
Yes.
And that's how you make the maximum payout in the game. I know it's weird, most games you get more money for doing it the fastest. Well, Red Dead's always been, well, pretty much all Rockstar games, even on GTA it's like that. You get more money and payouts for the longer you wait because they want you to be a target for real players. They love their PvP. So they support griefers, they condone griefers. That's what Rockstar's known for. They love their griefing. And so the longer you wait, it's basically risk and reward. So the longer you wait, the more risk of someone coming up and griefing you, the more money you're going to make. It's a pain in the ass.
How do we receive Vivek's blessing?
Vivek's teachings often take the form of allegories and tales. His lessons are learned by listening and then acting. His challenge exemplifies that approach. You must listen, then act.
Tell me what we must do.
A temple worker named Varman dueled Belrun Telvanni, slaying him before witnesses. But Varman was a loyal spy. To incite such discord was against his nature. As Vivek did, speak with Varman. Determine who truly slew the Telvanni.
Very well.
My lord Vivek, I bear the most grievous news. Belrun Telvanni challenged me to a duel of blood. I regret to say, I won. It was a small cut upon the arm, enough to settle the matter, but he fell dead.
Tell me of these troubles.
I was advising Thomas and Goltzer when the others arrived. Belronan full of anger, Fenila a sneer on her lips, and Morami resigned to what came next. Belronan claimed I'd interfered in his affairs. He insisted I knew what he meant.
Are you giving him reason to be correct?
Of course not. I told him so, but he claimed it a lie and challenged me to a first blood duel. Then everything turned to death. My blade ended his life and directly caused this turmoil. I willingly submit to your judgment, Lord Vivek.
Let me look around some more. Any other clues around here? Should be 2 clues. That's 1. Should be another clue around here somewhere.
Let me go talk to him. You're getting way ahead of me here.
Is that the only clue? I thought there was clues laying around. Examine. There's the note. The crumpled note threatens to bring Balaram's heretical trade to endangered relics. Here we go. Let's start this. There's the clues. They just came up.
Lord Vivek, Varman should be dead on the floor. Belronan wouldn't share the note that Temple Netch sent his way, but assured me its contents were vile. Once sworn to the temple, quibbling over coin. You should kill him yourself, my lord.
You desire Vaemon's death. Let none doubt your obedience of candor.
Fenila lent Belronan her blade before the duel. I insisted Varman and Belronan swap weapons. You would think she was Ash Mountain the way she viewed.
So Fenila's blade killed Belleron. Your words eliminate more than just your pettiness. I believe it was poison. A small slice in the arm and died? Definitely a poison blade.
Lord Vivek, I was here when Belronan issued his challenge. He would still live if not for Fenila. She stoked the Telvanni's rage, urging him not to back away from an insult to his honor. She called herself his friend. Curious way to show it.
So she urged the duel to happen. Curious as you say.
A tragedy, Lord Vivek. Belronan's death in the temple brings great shame to his house. I had thought reasoned words could dissuade him from the duel. Such temper is common to House Telvanni, but it's not my place to question their reliability.
Few can doubt your alertness, certainly. I think it was her blade that was poisoned.
Lord Vivek, Varman should be dead on the floor. Belronan wouldn't share the note that Temple Netch sent his way, but assured me its contents were vile. Once sworn to the temple, quibbling over coin. You should kill him yourself, my lord.
Vaemon killed Belleron with your blade, a single nick, and he died? I believe it was poison. Don't you?
Morami sold me poison yesterday.
Aha.
I'd planned to hunt cliff racers next week, but decided this was a better way to get rid of vermin, so I poisoned the blade. Belronin should never have traded weapons. Worse, he should never have lost to Varman.
Your actions led to Balaron's death.
My lord, the life of one such as Varman bears no comparison to Belronin Tilvani. Yes, I sought to root corruption from the temple by poisoning that pile of scrib jelly. I'd do it again.
It was her hands that did it.
Her hands poisoned the blade. Yes.
Yes.
There is no wrong answer here. Everyone's kind of guilty. Everyone's guilty of it. There's no wrong answer.
Well, she bears the most blame because she's the one that poisoned the blade.
Yeah, she poisoned the blade. Yes.
How are you, Vivek?
You walked in our skin and wrought our judgment. You exposed the lie at the core of all truth. This may be lost on you. It does not matter.
Yes, you're Vivek.
We are echoes of Vivek. Nothing more. All things less. We recall the wisdom of his judgment, which differed from your own. You could not know. You are not Vivek.
Well, who did you choose? Because she's the one that poisoned the blade.
Mm-hmm.
So the fault is hers. As well.
Neither. We rewarded Vanilla for her cunning, yet House Redoran suffered for poisoning a Telvanni in another's duel. We flayed Morami for her actions, yet elevated House Hlalu for its actions in exposing a heretic. Can you accept this truth?
Just say yes. There's no.
Of course we do. But the judgment of us is different.
Judgment. You have earned Vivek's favor. Receive our blessing.
Right.
Truthfully, Vivek, they were all guilty.
They were all guilty.
In their own way. Us gods would have chosen a different path and a different solution.
A real god would have, yes. These are not.
Murder is murder, and all are guilty parties in one way or form, so they have all been punished.
They're all arrogant.
Except for the one who tried to stop the fight. They tried honorably. The rest are all guilty for egging it on.
Yes, agreed.
Ah, Sothaciel. Let's go talk to our clockwork god friend, shall we?
So the seal values intelligence and ingenuity. He builds, he maintains. He is the master of his creations. He shall test these qualities in you.
All right.
Sothaciel has devised a test that allows him to learn more about you each time you complete it. You are to repair one of his clockwork toys, and then break it.
How do I fix something just so I can destroy
That
it?
sounds like good old Sothaciel.
It does, doesn't
All
it?
gears turn like the hurling disc. All artifice is ephemeral, and at times, parts are of more use than the whole. There, divine wisdom. Does that satisfy you?
Not really.
No.
5 empty sockets and 5 large pegs. No spare gill.
Mm.
Alright, what does this thing do?
Alright, don't cry for money.
I'm getting good at
Dynamo
this.
cores.
Well, I probably shouldn't be proud of that.
That's gonna give us parts that we need.
Three spinning wheels.
3 spinning rails and 5 dynamo cores are required.
Maybe I should have joined the buoyant
2
armatures.
dynamo core.
We're gonna need 5.
3 spring gears. Spinning gears. 3 more dynamo cores.
3 spinning gears and 5 dynamo cores.
I guess this is a fight now.
Did you get them? Or do you have to
I
use
think
some?
I did.
Alright, what do we need here?
But that's all.
How many gears do we need?
3 spinning gears and 5 dynamo cores are required. That's all it says.
Here's the site. How many dynamo cores?
Only 5.
2, 3, 4. Is that 5?
Now we have to destroy it.
Get back, you fetcher!
Ah, Synthesiel, how is it, my old friend?
Your reason surpassed the Arbiter's trap. In doing so, you've revealed yourself to us. You do not fully comprehend. Such is your imperfection.
Don't even start with that shit. I know you're not actually Synthesiel, you're just an image.
We are the imperfection of Synthesiel, excised from his being, yet never truly apart. We measure the indulgence of inspiration against the necessities of progression. You will never know. You are not Synthesiel.
Why did we have to destroy the Arbiter?
Perfection can never truly be attained. By testing one's constantly degrading mechanism against this unknowable goal, you reveal the imperfections of your own device. Can you accept this necessity?
Yes. We've talked for long hours
Comprehending the
about
necessity of imperfection, you have earned the blessing of Synthesiel.
You're right there. You're not wrong. We've had long philosophical talks about the imperfection of the way things are in the universe. Nothing is perfect. There's no such thing as perfection. Only the striving to gain the goal of an imperfection. Something that cannot be truly attained. But it's fun to try. The universe was made out of chaos, what makes everyone think it's perfect, but yet it's in perfect balance. It isn't. Never mind. I don't want to hurt people's heads.
And you always think higher than anyone else, honey. Don't you?
I am the god of wisdom, the god of magic, the god of science. What the hell? Did you get that one over there?
Yeah.
Good.
I
Gotta
may
do that one
fall,
at the same time.
but you are
Yeah,
too late
I
to stop
figured we
my
might have to do it at the
destruction.
same time.
She will destroy you all!
Or I'll destroy you. Sit down. Well, that was taken care of.
Like they couldn't do it. Hi. Like they couldn't do it. And that's it.
That was it.
All that.
All of that for a measly little mortal that whose ass cannot cash the check their mouth kept spending.
I felt a burst of power from the temple and ventured within, fearing the worst. But you prevailed. What have you discovered?
The Roborn sacrificed their own troops so that Vox could escape with the judgment of Veloth.
I will discover what powers the judgment of Veloth possesses and why Vox has stolen it. In the meantime, you must pursue Magistrix Vox. For your heroism and service this day, I name you a Hand of Amalexia. Go with my blessing upon you.
Oh my. What would you like me to do with said hand?
As Vox fled Morhold, she went east. With the recent troubles, the Auditors are on high alert. One of them saw her headed that way.
I'll head to the east.
To the east of Morhold lies Selphora, a quiet village known for its independent spirit. Vox almost certainly passed through there. Start your search in Selphora.
Well, check it out.
We'll go to Sephora. We have to see if it's on our list first, though. I just had to rub that in. Yes, I believe that's on our list.
That is definitely on our list.
And that's what we should do.
Alright, Almanax, yeah. We will talk to you later. They should have gave you like the hand of.
Yeah, that actually would have been pretty
Should
cool.
call you the hand of the gods or
The
something.
hand
like
of the
that.
gods. Now that would have been cool. That would have been cool for role playing. It doesn't though. I think you're like the champion of something. Or,
You're champion of.
but that would have been cool if it was the hand of. Yeah, should have been the hand of Almalexia.
Yes, but that's why I use emissary.
Yeah,
You got a lot of titles.
we have a ton of titles. Oh my goodness, we have a ton of titles. Tons of them.
See, champions of that. We already got those.
Yeah. But no hand of. Yeah.
You got heroes. Master Angler. That's a hard one to get.
Yeah, the titles are now shared. Most of them are shared across all
I
characters
was glad
now.
they have Master.
Which
as
is
Monster
nice.
Hunter when I used to play.
Well, yeah,
Yeah, The Witcher.
The Witcher. But no
I think
hand.
Emissary is still probably the best.
Yeah, I got Emissary on.
What's the other one we like to use, but I don't think they have it here.
Oh,
I've been wanting to visit here. Spare a moment?
I have forgotten.
Yes. Envoys.
Envoy.
Yeah.
But they don't have an
They
envoy.
don't have envoy.
So we have to use this one, which is another word for envoy.
Yeah, emissary is another word for
It's
envoy.
another, yeah.
Just a couple, maybe
It's like
a little bit different meaning, but
it's a
still
little different meaning, but it's
on
still.
par with the same thing. Here's what I'm looking for. Let's go here, shall we?
We shall. On my way. There we go. I never could get all that right. There we go. Should take me right to you. Hopefully.
Yeah, that's what they are. They're envoys to the god.
Where are you?
Down the road from you?
Oh, I see. Here.
You see me over here? Head east.
Did it not bring me to you?
I see you right over here, lady. Princess.
What the heck? You're not, your crown's not showing up at all. Wow. What the heck? Something's wrong.
Oh, Sister Seal.
And Sister Sue.
What goes on here?
Turn back, traveler. There was an explosion and now Selphora is overrun. I was injured trying to get to the inn.
Are you alright?
I don't know what happened. The elders were gathered in the center of town. Then there was a flash, and suddenly spirits were everywhere. So many people died. But they remain here as angry and vengeful spirits.
Can you move?
I think so, but probably not far. I need to go to the inn. That's where survivors were gathering.
Let me check my logbook.
Traveler, over here. Don't enter Selphora.
This is
Fortunately,
not it. I'm so sorry.
we have more pressing things to be done. We'll send help your way.
Yes.
Let's ride!
You can't ride 3 feet without finding something you need.
Stop horse. My God, I cannot find. Did you ride up? What the fuck is going on? Wow.
There you are.
Yeah, your crown's not showing up at all on my thing. Like I'm the leader, but I'm not the leader.
Someone suffers. Help them.
Strange.
Get out of the rocks.
It's like you're not here.
Let's go back around this way. Oh, look.
Oh, cool.
We found old lore books here.
Yeah. Well, I'll be down.
Nice hole.
Well, we've been here before. We just must have missed.
Many times.
Yeah, just must have missed that.
Dom, this is how he destroyed the stuff last
Oh,
night.
did the wind scare him?
Yeah, he's all jumpy.
Yeah, it's the wind, honey. He's scared.
It's just wind, Dom.
Well, I don't know what happened yesterday. I know him and Dante were playing. I know that. I didn't even see him come in last night. I thought they were like in the kitchen.
Silk.
Oh, God.
Stone. That I do need. I think we've got this portal already.
The violence have ruined us.
Trades for gold.
Silent Mire used to be a busy place. Now I think I should find a new location to set up shop.
Yeah, okay. Now it's chilly, isn't it? Even I'm chilly. Yeah. Crazy, huh? Yeah. Oh my goodness. Ancestor silk.
Mushrooms.
Don't get too far ahead because I can't see your crown. I don't know why. It's just not showing up. Platinum.
That and need a lot of. And rune stones.
Yeah. I have a lot of
And of course, we've always shared this.
Oh yeah. I'm not worried about it.
And some wood. some rune stones here if you need it. Miri hates snakes.
Your retainer hates snakes.
That's why she didn't talk about that.
Yeah, usually they do.
She sits there and tells us how much she hates snakes.
Well, like I said, I lost your crown on my radar. I don't know what's going on. Are we even on? We are.
I have no time for you, Aedra.
My holy place has been violated.
Can we help you?
Once again, my people need me, but I dwindle and fade.
Are you really Saint Valov?
I was. Now I'm but a remnant of my former glory. Magistrix Vox shattered my reliquary and reduced me to this diminished form. You need my blessing to defeat her, but I cannot bestow it in my current state.
Well, actually, we probably don't need your blessing to defeat her, but how can we help?
Restore my reliquary. Find the pieces scattered about the shrine and bring them to Master Aaron at the central dais. When I am made whole, I can help you prevail against Vox.
Fine, I'll
We'll
find your
recover the
pieces.
Many died fighting the Daedra, who now defile the shrine. Those who remain seek to gather the pieces of my reliquary. Speak to Priest D-Line, who is best favored of my servants. I know she still lives.
Right. There's a reliquary stone.
It's not shared. Interesting. Right.
You want to die, creature? I do the same thing too. Sit down.
You know,
I might
I
know a way
like to
of
think I'm
fixing it.
agreeable.
How so? I mean, it's not even showing. You have to go into my name if you're passing it to me.
No.
Oh, you mean me leave the group and come back?
Are you sure you left the group?
Yeah, I'm no one's group. Ah, okay, there we go.
Did that fix it?
Yep,
There
that
we go.
fixed it. Okay. Basically, it was saying we weren't in a group.
Yeah. It's a bug.
Yeah.
They've had that bug since day one. I don't know why it does
Yeah,
that.
yeah. Yeah, because it's easy to follow you. I'm used to that. And that kind of messed it up a bit. I get lost easy.
Oh, new subscriber.
Oh, thank you.
Welcome to Lorelei Marques Gaming. Thank you for following us.
There we go.
Not sure how long ago that was said, but
Thank you, thank you.
for some reason, due to the lag, that it takes forever for it to show up on us.
Yeah, I know.
I think this little one needs help.
I don't want to hurt you, but now I'm going to.
Oh, you are low level, aren't you?
keep saying I only got like 2 or 3 stones.
Yeah, did you notice that? It says I got 2 out of 3. Yeah. Something's gone kooky. Yeah, no.
I don't know why, but
I don't
Never
know.
have enough of that. Vec, I hope you're watching.
Nightshade.
sorry, did you need it?
No, I just pick anything I see. So
Pick everything you see, Princess. So
yeah.
what you
If
need
you
them?
need it, take it. Cause
I need everything.
Yeah, yeah.
All right, we got 3 stones finally. You?
Yes, now I got them. That was
Alright.
weird. It reset somehow. Strange. Now we have to go find his master arm.
Yuli.
We'll take its soul.
Master arm.
I think they're up here, Princess.
Ah,
There he is.
he's up here.
I got some souls for you.
Beware. Aedra assailed this humble shrine.
You think? It's filled with them. We're infested.
We have several pieces of Saint Velos Requiem.
Saints bless you. But we have an even bigger problem. In all the chaos, we just discovered that the
He's
saint's
doing his
holy
last
skull
bounty of
was
the
missing.
day.
One of my
Awesome.
priests saw a Daedroth carry it off. We must recover it.
All right, we'll go find his head. Oh my.
Acolyte Clean's on the trail of the Daedroth that took it. I saw him follow the thing toward the western crypts. Now, please hurry before that beast damages our holy relic.
Okay.
Right. Some wood, Princess.
I saw that. Down.
And there's some metal over here. Right here, Princess.
Got it.
Do you mean your last daily challenge where you have to go do so many? You can still do bounties after your daily challenge. That'll still get you.
They'll still get you gold.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
And
like
then you
if you
just go
do-
to each board
If
until
your
there's
bounty
no more.
board's empty in one town, go to another town or
Uh-huh.
to a
I think they
a
reset
train
like
station.
every hour.
Sometimes there's
or
bounties there,
something.
different train stations.
Mm-hmm.
Awesome.
That is
yeah.
awesome.
That was a good way of making the money. And like I said, even if you do your daily challenges for bounty hunting, you can keep bounty hunting. They'll still give you gold and stuff for it. You just want to get your daily. Once you get your daily challenges done, then you won't get anything from that. But you can still get pretty good money just by bounty hunting on Red Dead.
Mm-hmm.
Like I said, it's a grind, but it will get you what you need. I think I need to eat something.
Ah.
I thought I was the only one fool enough to be sneaking around this place. Are you trying to get killed? Run for it while you can.
Are you the Alkalite tracking the
Daedrith?
Daedrith?
We're envoys to the Aedra, the Anunnaki. How can we help?
Yes.
I am, though I wish I wasn't. What a monster. But it's got the sacred cranium, I'm sure of it. It stalked off this way and I sneaked after it.
Where's the Daedrith now?
It went into the crypt.
The crypt.
You can probably follow it just by its odor.
He says,
It
nah, I'm
smells
getting
like
off.
a
Yeah, he
hot
says getting
forge.
off.
Are you going after it? Because I'm not. That thing breathes fire.
Yes, we're going after it.
We'll take care of this.
We'll take care of it. You stay here.
Yeah, King, like I said, it is a grind. It is something to do if you're looking for getting gold quick, you just spend the entire day just bounty hunting, and that'll get you all the gold you need.
Mm-hmm.
Every day. Day in, day out.
Day in, day out.
Do the grind on Red Dead. And like I said, once you get more jobs, you'll have 9 different jobs you can do. And that will also, you want to do those every single day. At least, log in, do your 9 jobs, and then your 7 general jobs. And that will give you a bunch of gold. That's how we used to do it. We'd log in. It'd take about an hour, 2 hours, depending how fast you are. If you take your time, it'll take longer. But we can usually pump out our daily challenges within about an hour or two, because we just speed run it. Well, look what we have here.
This must be him.
Hello. This is going to hurt. But that felt good, didn't it? Oh my.
Do you want to brag about that or should I?
Yes, Mary, you can go ahead and brag about the battle. That was over before we even got started. This must be the skull.
It must be the skull. There we go. That was easy.
Yes. So, yeah, your bounties can wiggle out. Even if you do have the reinforced lasso, which we highly recommend getting the reinforced lasso once you get
Watch
open.
the bottom right of your screen. It will say hit. It's the B button, I think it is.
Yeah, it'll be the B button on Xbox.
Hit them, and they can't get out of your lasso.
So as you take your bounty in and they're on the back of your horse, every so often you'll see it pop up really
pop
quick.
up.
It only stays up for a couple seconds, so you gotta pay attention to it.
Yeah.
And it'll say to tap whatever your for like for Xbox, it's our B button. So they'll say tap B button. You tap it and you just smash them in the head with you either punch them in the face with your fist, or if you have a gun in your hand, you'll pistol whip them and knock them out.
Oh yeah, I don't know what it is on PlayStation. Yeah, it's the B button on Xbox.
Yeah.
So.
But yeah, that's how you keep them from wiggling out. And sometimes when you capture them, they'll just wiggle out. So yeah, non-player characters
Can wiggle
escape.
out of a lasso.
So you really have to pay close attention to your bounties, because they can escape you, and you have to go and recapture them real quick. Lasso them.
Please, hurry.
And one of the biggest things is you always want to capture your bounties alive for the most payout in gold. Yeah, never kill your bounties if you can.
Also, if you kill your bounty, it gives you a teeny bit of dishonor.
Yeah, I give you dishonor if you kill your bounties.
Yeah, not a lot. It's little, but.
And of course, the game's going to mess with you. Like we said, Rockstar will do everything they can to keep you from having high honor. So, non-player characters will actually shoot your bounty and kill them.
Yeah, we've had that happen many times.
And also, real players can shoot your bounty and kill them. Circle on PlayStation.
PlayStation.
So be the circle
Okay.
on PlayStation. So yeah, you want to hit that anytime that comes up and says hit them. That will keep them from escaping.
Yeah, and then you'll hit them with your reins, or if you have a gun in your hand, you'll pistol whip them. Yeah. Yes, Dom, you created that whole mess down there. You did.
I think we have your skull.
You did.
Make haste, or soon I will be no more.
Like I said, we have your skull. We'll get in there.
Take it to the dais and place it with the reliquary pieces. Vox believed that when she shattered my reliquary, she removed me from this battle. Your deeds have foiled her scheme.
What does Vox want?
She wants to return to a simpler time, when our people worship the good Aedra. But that time is past. Nonetheless, she wields my hammer, Veloth's judgment. I used it to defend our people. She uses it for revenge.
Well, back in the day, and to this day, there is still good Daedra out there. Not all are evil. And you also have good Dremora.
Yes.
And then you have us true gods, the Aedra.
Yes.
As above, so below. You have the oververse, where we come from, and the underverse, where Daedra come from.
Yes.
And there's not all of the good Aedra are good, and not all the bad Daedra are bad.
That's correct.
Some of my kind are very detrimental to your kind. And some of the Daedra are helpful to your kind.
So how did she acquire such a powerful artifact? Didn't you have an
The tribunal has long held it in their care. Mad and reckless, Vox stole it from their temple.
Oh.
Now I am fading and my connection to this plane becomes more tenuous. If you would restore my reliquary, delay no longer.
We're on it. Hang on. Try not to fade away.
Until these so-called gods basically lost it.
Yes.
Because they don't have the power. Right. Got it. My God.
Being the pact that set the seal made with the Aedra and Daedra, they can no longer interfere with mortal affairs directly. They have to use their avatars and their envoys. Fortunately, one, I'm good friends with Self-Seal. Two, we are envoys and emissaries. So technically, we do not have to abide by that pact. Not that we abide by a mortal's bargain. Really? Why don't you sit down? Alright. Let's put these pieces of that poor guy together. It's falling all apart.
Yeah. Poor
There
guy.
we go. Feeling better?
There. Feeling better now?
I am returned to my customary ethereal vigor.
Yes.
Thanks to you, my child.
Not your child.
Any advice on how I should proceed against Vox? Just that I'd
Vox
ask.
possesses my hammer, the judgment.
The
Like
judgment.
any such artifact, it can be used for good or turned to darker purposes. But all is not lost. I can protect you from the hammer's powers.
Powers does this Vox judgment possess?
When judgment falls, Vox kills her target and traps its soul. The trapped souls feed her power, making her stronger than other mortals. Few can survive the hammer's strike, but you shall.
Well, we're not mortals, so... How exactly, anyways?
I shall bestow upon you my blessing. Imbued with the power of my holy favor, the hammer cannot kill you, but it will send you to where the other souls are trapped. You shall free Vox's prisoners and thus break her power.
We'll do our best to defeat her.
Yes.
Go now, exalted by my blessing, to Eidolon's Hollow. Stop magistrate.
Right.
Let's see if we have time for you. I'm sorry. We don't have time for you.
We've done what we need to do here.
Yes.
He's looking at, he said,
Yes. Yes. Yeah, you need to reach rank 50 to get that achievement.
yeah, you definitely have to get to the higher achievements on there.
Would you like a sandwich? I can make one sandwich.
Yes.
I'm a little hungry.
I understand you were instrumental in crushing the Daggerfall army at Devon's Watch.
Yeah, you want to get to at least level 100 in Red Dead, because that will open up all the weapons of mass destruction, like the incendiary rounds, the explosive arrows, and all that stuff. Pretty much, most people, if they're smart, anyone that's above level 100 means that they have some very powerful weapons and bullets and stuff they can use against people. So that opens up all the stuff. You get all the goodies like the reinforced lasso, the improved bow. Obviously, you can dual wield. You know, we recommend the Navy revolvers. So that pretty much opens everything for you in the game that you could possibly buy and get all the pamphlets and all this stuff. Level 100 is kind of like the benchmark. Obviously, you can go much higher than level 100. You know, that's kind of like, you know, same thing they do with GTA, where once you get to that level, then it's more or less just a prestige thing. We see people like level 1000. Doesn't do anything for them past level 100. It's just a Just the things showing that you've played the game for a long time and that you've ranked up that high. It's just more or less a prestige bragging rights. Yeah, the game takes a long time to get to even level 100. But once you get to level 50, a lot of stuff's going to open up for you that you're going to need. Obviously, you're going to need gold and or money to buy the pamphlets. Mostly the pamphlets is in-game money. And the elite stuff is gold. But usually you don't have to buy gold for the pamphlets or anything like that, or the lasso or anything like that you need. Most of that's just the game money. Most of the gold is spent on either horses or on jobs and elite clothing and things like that. But yeah, it's a grind. Yeah, it's no joke. Another thing you want to do is max out your stats. So running a lot, doing a lot of running around will level your stamina. Fishing will help with health and stamina. You want to get to maximum health and maximum stamina on your character. And of course, then there's the ability cards. So you want to start maxing those out as quickly as possible, which takes a shit ton of money in the game once you try to get to tier 3. Sometimes they'll have promotional things that give you like free ability or cards that you can either half price for them or even sometimes level them for free. Stuff like that. So once you get up to higher tiers, eventually you can have up to 3 different kind of ability cards. Yeah, damn. I usually use like definitely Painted Black is one of the good ability cards to have. It's good for these non-player characters in PvE. PvP, most people have Slippery Bastard, so that card's not going to work. So that's another card. If you do a lot of PvP, get Slippery Bastard. And then look at your defense cards if you want to get stronger. Now me, at our level, we usually use cards that give us back life. So we're doing like Strange Medicine and I forgot the name of it. I'll have to look at it again. The Strange Medicine is one of the definite cards we have, so every shot you make gets you your life back. We have a couple of defense cards we use, and then I use a lot of the yellow offense cards, like a sniper, so anything that uses a scope does more damage. It all depends on your gameplay and how you play the game and which way you go. If they got a card for dual wheeling, let's say you like to dual wheel, so that pumps up that and makes them more damage for dual wheeling. There's cards for
there's cards for you do more damage if you stay on your
Medicine.
horse.
What's the one with the girl, the pretty girl on it? That's an offense card that gives you for killing things.
Oh shoot! You have Strange Medicine.
There's a girl, so I think it's a green card, and so I mixed Strange Medicine, and there's a girl with like a knife behind her back. She looks like a pretty assassin girl. You mix those cards, so what Strange Medicine does is for every shot you make, you get health back. Mixed in with this other card with the girl that looks like assassin. I can't remember the name of that damn card right now. You gotta forgive us, we're old, we have sometimer's disease. Sometimes we remember, most of the time we don't. But anyways, every time you kill someone for 3 seconds, it gives you massive amounts of life back. You mix those 2 cards together and,
all green cards in Red Dead Online.
Lady's gonna look it up real quick.
Yeah, I'm gonna.
Google's your best friend.
I forgot.
I just remember Strange Medicine because it's Strange Medicine. We use that one a lot. Damn, what the hell is the name of that card? Also, there's cards for your horse too. So if you're already staying on your horse, there's like best friends. If you're staying on your horse, you and your horse regain health and take less damage. But unfortunately, there's most of the missions in the game, you have to eventually get off your horse and chase after someone. And being on a horse in PvP is not a good thing because people can target you easier and or just kill your horse. Yeah, go ahead and buy the collector roll. Again, the collector roll I would recommend. So like the first one I always highly recommend is obviously Bounty Hunter so you can get your gold. Then I would recommend the collector because that's just free money. You're going to get collections from everywhere. When you can afford it, after you buy the roll, if you have some gold left over, go buy, it's a must, you have to have it. Get the shovel to dig up collectibles and the metal detector. And once you have those two items, then yeah, you can make a poop ton of money just riding around finding stuff. You know, like I said, even non-player characters, once you have the collector rolls over, non-player characters will start dropping collectibles. It could be alcohol bottles, it could be cards. Heck, they'll even drop crafting materials and stuff in the game on you. And then after the collector's roll, you could do either, I mean, trader's a thing. That's part of the main part of the game anyways, to be a trader with crypts. So you can make money off of trading, like I said, doing short
Cold-blooded.
Cold-blooded, that's it, thank you. So get Painted Black, Cold-Blooded, and Strange Medicine. And there's another card I use, depending on how you want to do it. After that, you can get a defense card, or you could get an offense card, depending on your
Was
play
it
style.
another green card?
No, it'd be a blue card. It'd be.
Do you know what it looks like?
It's a blue card where for every shot that a non-player character or real player character does to you, it causes less damage. It's a blue shield card. There's also a card that gives you stamina for every time you kill a player or shoots a player too.
Take less damage from bullets while sprinting?
Yeah, that's one of the defense cards.
To fight another day.
What's the other one?
Well, take less damage and then you are shot. Fool me once.
Fool me once. That's a good offense card for shielding. It's
Hey,
fool me
guys.
once. That's a good card to have for defense.
We're not doing this again. Oh, okay, you're playing.
But we definitely recommend at least get Painted Black for your main card, and then your offense cards. Get Strange Medicine and Cold-Blooded, because that'll give your life back. And that pretty much gets you going. Then when you have your third spot open, get Fool Me Once or a offense card like, like I said, if you dual wield, you can get the dual wield one where it causes more damage. If you're dual wielding or if you're a sniper, get the long scope. Anytime you're using a scoped weapon, you cause more damage. You have where you can, or you don't even have to have those cards. There's other cards you can mix and match. Like, let's say you, I hate my brain. What's that card? Something restores stamina.
Oh, shit.
It's okay, don't worry about it. We'll go into the game. We're going to do Red Dead one of these days, and we'll show you guys all the different cards you can get.
Oh dear. His impatience will get him in trouble one of these days.
But for now, try to open up those cards. Get Strange Medicine. Obviously Painted Black. What was the other card's name? The assassin girl?
Cold-Blooded.
Cold-Blooded, yeah. Get Painted Black, Cold-Blooded, and Strange Medicine. And then once you get high enough level, once you can have a third card spot, then you can mix and match wherever you want in there that goes with your play style.
I don't want to hurt you, but now I'm going to.
Oh, Mary, by all means, hurt them, hurt them.
Roll! Roll if you can!
Why do I need to roll? So what? So he's going to try to get the collector open. After collector, and once he gets the shovel and the metal detector, what other job would you suggest after that? I mean, trader is part of the main part of the game. That's actually was actually the first job you ever had. They didn't have any jobs before.
They didn't have any jobs. I mean, that was just there at the time we did it. They just,
But for money reasons, definitely collector.
collector.
After that, I guess is dealer's choice. Is whatever.
That's whatever you wanna do.
Because here's the thing.
Or what you
are eventually you're going to want to open up every single job that you can get, because that's going to give you 9 daily jobs that you could do. So you could do a mix and match of any of those jobs up to nine different kind of daily jobs. That's going to give you a whole bunch of gold. And then you have your generals, which is what you start out with. But you definitely want to open up every job, because that, in the long run, is going to even give you more gold, because you can do 9 of those and 7 of the generals. And that's going to give you gold in the long run.
Yeah.
But yeah, you're going to eventually have to open up every job one way or another. Also, content. It's something to do in the game.
Yeah, it's content. You know, it's. Just make good sandwiches or something.
Need a napkin?
Thank you.
Now, as you know, Lady and I, we are huge role players. So we always role play our game, 1, for the stream, to give you guys something to have fun with. But 2, we've always role played since the invention of role playing, like D&D and pen and paper stuff. So I'm not sure if you role play or not, but for role playing purposes, you might want to have a job, because let's say you might want to be a moonshiner, and you want to role play that. Or maybe you want to be a survivalist. You're out in the wild, just you and your camp, and you're hunting stuff for crypts, and you do trading and stuff. You might want to be that to role play. So jobs also play a big part if you like to role play and get into the immersion of the game and do stuff. Role playing is kind of a lost art. Not a lot of people role play anymore. Now all the kiddies want to do is just pew pew and.
Sad, really.
It's sad that people have lost their imagination. This is why the world's dying and the human race is doomed.
I believe that.
People need to get back to having fun and having their imaginations.
We've been expecting you.
I was going to go look over here. There you go.
Open it up. There we go.
What the hell is that?
What?
A,
This light thing?
yeah, what the hell
That
is
keeps coming on me? I have no idea.
I thought you just cast a spell on
No. I was getting it too.
Get back, you better!
Oh, you don't have time for your Benkin? Whatever, you're dead anyways. Let's just open up for the princess. Do you really want to die, little thing?
Apparently it does.
Apparently it does. Send it back to oblivion. In a gooey mess. Ouch.
Oh my god, I'm stuck.
Jump off on the other side to your right.
There we go.
There you go. Miron, I've been told that we need to speak with you.
Yes.
Ah, you've come, and just in time. Vox has summoned Daedric cultists to make up for the Morborn losses. Mother Morrowind ordered us to wait for the one who brings the blessing of Veloth to arrive.
I have the blessing. What's the situation?
A moment, please. Our lady knows of your arrival. Sit by the fire and she'll speak to you presently.
Oops. Double. What the hell?
What happened?
I think I accidentally hit the button twice. That's okay. Very well. I guess we rest by the fire.
You received Veloth's blessing and have come to the Hollow, just as I have foreseen. The blasphemer Vox has sealed herself behind powerful wards. While these wards are in place, she is hidden from me. 3 wards protect her. 1 bound to the living, 1 to the dead, and 1 to the Daedric plane. Destroy these wards. Then you will be able to enter the blasphemer's lair.
Very well.
Strange lights emanate from 3 locations in the ruins above. That's where I look for the wards. Once they fall, the way into Vox's lair should be clear.
Very well.
These are damn good sandwiches.
You know, it's chicken. But they're good though, aren't they?
Maybe get some tuna and chicken. I like the chicken.
I'm liking the chicken better than the tuna.
Ah, nice tea, princess.
And that's what I had left over from last night, so.
I just added to it, put a new pack in. I made more tea.
No, the sandwich.
Oh. I do like my tea.
Can I have a sip?
It's very hot, do not burn your lips.
Oh, it's still hot, isn't it?
Yes, very hot tea.
Oh, that's yours, honey. I got a little piece right here. The rest of that's yours.
I think that's ginger spice tea I put in that one.
That's good. It's cold. Weird for summer. They got interesting summers here.
Well, that wind is very cold outside. So where are they going to get up here?
The wind is something else.
No, so let's go say hello to our little Daedric friends.
I think we should.
Nothing wrong with a little opportunistic harvesting.
No, there's not, Miri. Grab everything. Excuse me, pardon me coming through. Are you going to start shit? You are.
Mary can handle it. I'm his sister.
Miri, kill him. Take your souls for that.
I was gonna say there's a stone.
Nice hole.
Smashing skulls and taking souls. There's some wood. Ah, my dear little Aedra. Send you back to where you belong, shall we? Ah, here's who I'm looking for. Hello, big one.
Ah, bigger fight for you.
Finally, a real fight. Or not. Never
In a
mind.
big family, you have to know how to scrap.
Destroy the ward. One down. 2 to go. Now, where's the other one? I think it's on the other end.
Yeah, they're scattered, it seems. It seems like they're scattered.
Vec, I hope you're watching.
Sit down.
I didn't tell them to run away. Well, now I guess they wouldn't. Maybe they should try that.
They should try that. Perhaps they should. Alright, who stopped me from getting it?
I'm still here.
There you go.
Asking. Oh, would you sweat?
Stone there.
There we go.
The stream reset. What the hell?
Oh shit.
It was at 2 hours and something minutes. Maybe we'll finish this quest. Reset the
Reset
stream.
it, yeah. I don't know why it
I don't know why it
resets.
doesn't.
I don't understand that.
Don't know if we lost connection for a second.
Yeah, we lost connection for a second, maybe.
What are you writing to?
I really don't like your odds.
My odds are great. Theirs are dwindling by the second.
Maybe I should have joined the buoyant armigers.
You have decided to be that of my retainer, so
I think he's saying no to you.
I guess this is a fight
Anyway.
now.
you should have thought about that before you pledged yourself to me.
They're coming for us.
Music starts, he falls. What the heck? Yes.
That was that.
They were talking about the new companions. Ember, which is the Khajiit that everybody wants and everybody just loves. Her personality is fantastic. Everyone just adores her. She is a mage, 100% mage.
Yeah.
The other one is a Breton, and it is a pure Templar.
Templar.
A Templar. AoEs and healing, that one does. Yeah. The only thing they don't like about Ember is because Ember was raised on High Isle as a kitten. She does not have the Khajiit accent. She talks like
she's
a
not like-
High Isle person.
So she talks like a Breton High Isle.
She talks like a Breton
So she doesn't
High
talk
Isle.
like because she wants. Well, this one is
Right,
very
she doesn't
proud
talk
to
like that.
please you.
People don't like that. People wanted her to talk like Khajiit.
Well, yeah, that's how Khajiit have
But the
accents.
game, but the people, the devs in the game said she was raised
on
as
High
a
Isle,
kitten
so she
on
went
High
with the
Isle. She
dialect.
doesn't have the dialect or the accent
accent
that a
is-
Khajiit has.
Yeah,
That's why
Khajiits.
she's the way she is.
Because Khajiits always are impersonal about
Which-
so they'll say this one.
Yeah,
or-
which makes sense.
Yeah.
You would pick up the accent you were
Ras
raised up
Madar,
in. So
This one is very happy to see you. That of the Queen.
that's what everybody wanted.
Because everyone likes the way Khajiit. That's why
That's
most
why
people play
people like
Khajiit. 'Cause
Khajiits.
they love the way Khajiits
they
talk.
talk. Yeah.
Even when we role played our Khajiit assassins.
Yeah, this one, yeah. No, she doesn't talk like that.
You know, my
she
Khajiit,
talks like a
my
Breton.
Khajiit, I think she was a female girl Khajiit. And this one's Cetheus.
Yeah. Yeah. Purred a lot, yeah.
Right. Mine always purred a lot.
Yeah.
All right, but don't cry for Mummy.
So she's the most sought after one because she's Khajiit. And the other one is a Breton. So, which I will get both. They're both females too, by the way. No male. They're both female.
Oh, damn, that'd be even a chance to take that would be a good picture for a thumbnail. Yeah. Sometimes it goes by so fast, I don't have time to get the thumbnail.
Yeah, sometimes you load in really fast, and other times it takes its time.
Because unfortunately, Elder Scrolls, it's very hard to make thumbnails for. There's not much here that's. I always try to get different pictures and unique thumbnails.
Yeah, which are those pictures?
It's really hard to get things like that.
Who are you that shatters Vox's wards and defies her will? Why hasn't she consumed your soul as she has with all the others? How very interesting.
We're here to destroy Vox.
Others have made this claim. Others have died.
Others aren't us.
I enjoy watching a good challenge. I see you have powerful allies of your own. Almalexia and Veloth. But they can't help you here.
Probably not.
You threaten Vox, enraging her, forcing her to commit even more brutal atrocities. How glorious. Soon her army of Aedra and lost souls will march forth, unleashing new terrors across the land.
Yeah, that's all nice and said and done. But
Now the
check and
game
see.
gets really interesting.
Yes, we need to check something.
Let me
Just a
check
second.
my.
He needs to check his log for today.
Yes.
We are correct?
I
Yes.
am correct. I will kill her then.
You threaten Vox, enraging
Exactly the way I have to stop her. Blah blah.
Bold words, but your divines can't protect you here.
We are the divines.
Your goddess hides in her temple while Vox wields the power of oblivion. How do you hope to stand against that?
Well, we do have this blessing of Veloth, though we don't need it.
Yeah, we don't need it.
Just
but-
to put a perspective on who we are the envoys of the Aedra, the Anunnaki. Yes, the real gods.
Veloth's blessing. So impressive.
Not really.
But a paltry blessing doesn't make you invincible.
I concur.
You did take down the wards, though. I'll give you that.
That was my own doing.
Perhaps you do pose a challenge to Vox.
Oh, we are definitely a challenge to Vox. Why don't you explain yourself a little more here?
You must learn Vox's secrets before you can hope to face her as an equal.
Not really.
Search for the 3 anima archives within. Let them pull you into the realm of memory. Let them show you how this little drama came to be.
Elaborate on the realm of memory.
Yes.
The archives will reveal Vox's past, letting you witness the events that brought us to this moment. Start with the Western Anima Archive and touch the Anima Crystal. Then speak to me and watch and learn.
Very well. By the way, who the hell are you? Why are you here?
How could I witness this monumental event if I was somewhere else? As to who I am, well, at the moment, I am your friend. Let's leave it at that.
Right.
Right.
Okay.
Everybody gets their hands in the pie.
Such a bother.
Well, loot everything if we see anything to loot.
Oh, an ogre. Hello, big fat piggy. Well, we send you back to oblivion, shall we? That's a good ogre. By the way, when you go back to your master, Molan Bog, he's probably still licking his wounds. Probably licking what's between his own legs. After what we did to him. Tell him hi for us.
You love rubbing that salt into
Oh,
old
I
wounds,
do love
don't
twisting
you?
the blade and rubbing the salt into old wounds.
Of course you do. You always have.
Pretty sure the Molan Bog's licking himself. Sit, ghost. Any chance I get to rub salt into old wounds and twisting the blade onto the side of Molan Ball or any other Daedric princess, I do get a smile on my face. Such fun. Does no one need help? I think he's doing just well. I don't want to interfere with their quest.
No, I didn't either. I just threw a heal spell down for him.
Well, it looks like there's a lot of spirits in this room. Well, we need a hand.
I didn't kill them to run away. Well, no, I guess I wouldn't.
They
Maybe
should
try
go,
that.
Mary. They should run away. They should indeed.
Yes, they should.
But they're too stupid to do it.
Alright, let's try this one and see where it takes us, shall we? Memories. Asper of the Forgotten.
Vox wasn't always like this. Once she willingly served the tribunal and was committed to its cause.
What happened then?
Vox's son grew distant, more radical. He broke his mother's heart. Watch, listen. This is how Vox's dark journey begins.
You mustn't do this, my son. Defying the tribunal is a death sentence.
Enough, mother! Your faith in false gods blinds you to the truth.
You mustn't say such things, Miriam.
Silence, mother! The Daedric princes return. I welcome them as the true gods of this land.
Please, Miriam, come back. I don't want to see you get hurt.
No, he was right about the false god thing.
Yeah, they were false gods. You're right about that. It is true, everyone always starts off their path to the dark side with pain and suffering and loss. This is why our kind needs to be more involved. Sit down, spirit. Let's see what this one leads us.
The son listened when cunning Boethia whispered in his ear. He tried to steal an artifact from the Tribunal Temple. The hammer known as the Judgment of Veloth. Many of the Tribunal's faithful died gloriously that day.
What happened?
Miriam was caught and punished. Magistrix Vox witnessed her son's torment. She was powerless to intervene.
Sounds about right.
My child, why have you spilled innocent blood? What has led you to perform such evil?
You are a lie, Almalexia, a false god. I renounce you as the impostor you are.
You show no remorse, and your crimes cannot be ignored. Let this be a lesson to all who would oppose the Tribunal.
No, my lady. Mercy. I beg of you. He's my only son.
What mercy did Miriam show his victims? I am sorry, dear Yuri, but he has earned this punishment.
Oh!
No, he did kill the entire.
He did. And that should be punished, yes.
I've always told you, never agree to anything. You have no idea what pact you're making.
It's true.
All right, tell me about this one.
Poor Fox, mad with grief, vowed revenge upon the three. Beautiful Boethia whispered in the mother's ear, revealing that faith isn't as strong as the bond between a mother and her child. Vox had been wrong. She'd been pushed too far.
What exactly did she do?
As a trusted servant of the Tribunal, Vox had access to their inner chambers and their most prized treasures. Almalexia believed Vox's devotion was strong, her faith unshakable. Almalexia was wrong.
Very true.
False gods, false justice. Miriam was right. The Daedric princes must return, and blood must... Let them die. Let them rot. Let them feel my pain. No false gods can stop me.
Yes, you really yes. Let your plague spread across the land as your rage fills you and makes you strong. But you need Veloth's hammer. You must take it for your own.
The judgment. That's what my son sought to possess. Yes, it will be mine. And with judgment in my hand,
the Tribunal shall fall. Go, gather your followers, spread your plague, wield the hammer. With it, you can devour living souls and unleash your true power.
You think to hide from me, intruder? I see you.
Good, I wasn't hiding. I'm right here. And your journey to the dark side is complete, my apprentice.
Wow.
What? This is the same thing. Well, that was quite enlightening moments. Seeing how a mortal has lost their own way.
Impressive. Her memory detected your presence. Look how her power grows. Your time is running out. This is so exciting.
exciting. I think you'll have only one chance to stop her.
Oh, this is great and exciting, isn't it? Let's get some bags of popcorn. This should be fun.
True.
A little bit of chaos until Immortal's life for doing that.
How does this help us stop her anyway? Looking through her memories.
You saw the pain that drove Vox to unleash the plague and rally them all on to glorious acts of violence. Now you understand her motives and are finally ready to face her. Well, except for the power of Veloth's hammer. You can't overcome that.
Oh, you'll be surprised what
You'll
we
be
can overcome.
surprised what we can do.
Veloth's hammer allows Vox to strip away the souls of those she slays and imprison them in her misty realm. They lose their memories and grant her almost divine power. To challenge Vox, you need to set those souls free.
Okay, we'll play along. How do we do that?
I want to see a fair fight, but that can't happen here. Judgment keeps your silly gods at bay. There's only one sure course. You must die by the hammer Vox wields. Once you enter her realm, you can collapse it from within.
One problem.
We can just teleport there.
We're Aedra. We're your true gods, not your silly little three.
We can't.
We are envoys, mind you, of the Anunnaki.
Yes.
Technically, we can't die. We're just like the Daedra. Even if you can kill these meat bags that contain our true power, we just reform.
Agreed.
We are the beings of pure light.
Yes. We are.
So, we need to die, but that's a problem. We can't technically die, but
No.
maybe we can shed these mortal coils and go back into our god forms.
Perhaps. To go there.
And being that I'm the Lord of Light and the princess is the Lady of the Moon, that's a problem for you, because if I shed my mortal coil that contains my true power of who I am, imagine a small star on this planet. It would vaporize all life here.
Everything.
My true form.
It would vaporize everything.
Though I could try to contain that.
You could try.
But trust me, you do not want to have a being of pure energy and pure light walking around your realm. It would be very unhealthy for your beings.
Need to die.
We'll have to figure a way to do that.
What are you worried about? You have Veloth's blessing. It's your connection to this world. Believe in yourself and in Veloth. The saint will protect you, and I can't wait to see how all this turns out. Don't disappoint me.
Grab a bag of popcorn. Enjoy the show.
Let's go through this.
This will be fun.
The meddler from my memories.
Yes.
Have you come to die?
We could try. Could be fun. Yeah, let me stand in the middle of this Daedric circle and see if you can kill me.
You shattered my walls. You entered my hollow in service to a false god. I am impressed you made it this far. But your interference ends here.
Here's what you do. You hit me with a hammer and close your eyes, because the blinding light that will come out of this little meat bag that you see before you will kill you.
Yes.
Definitely at least blind you.
We need to go to your realm.
So we need to go to your realm. So go ahead, try to kill me if you can.
Yes.
You can't actually kill what I really am, but
No.
make your striking blow against this avatar that we call a body.
Kill you? I could have done that long ago. You're strong. You overcame obstacles that blocked even the false goddess. Why kill you? You'd make a fine ally.
Yes, we would, but that would mean that you would need to give up your folly things against the false gods, kneel before me, and swear piety to us, your allegiance to us, and serve us, the Anunnaki.
Basically,
the
you'll
Aedra.
be shackled to our side. Because you're a naughty little girl.
But here's the thing. The princess is the goddess of the moon. Isis, Auset, Damkina, Athena, Aphrodite,
Many names.
Freya. Her name goes on and on, so is I. And, as Aedra, we can never condone anyone who murders the innocent.
Innocent. Innocent. You saw what your goddess did.
Not
to
my
my
goddess.
son. Why do you choose to be a willing slave of those imposters?
Not a slave.
Think for yourself. Stand with me.
Oh, we do think for ourselves. We do our best not to interfere where we can, but sometimes we have to.
Yes.
We're going to have to stop you, my dear, so do your worst. I'm standing right here for you.
Yes.
Utter fool. Stop me. Not even the tribunal can stop me.
Because they're false
The
gods.
power of Belot's judgment courses through my body. You shall feel its power as I take your life and absorb your soul.
Okay.
We don't have souls to absorb, and the energy that we possess, if you even tried, would kill you. But I'll try to contain and not kill you. Send me to your realm, and let's see how fun we have. I do enjoy a good challenge.
Do too.
This will be interesting.
Yeah,
Go ahead. Hit me with your little hammer.
Let's
little
do
girl.
this.
Let's have fun.
I will have your power.
Try not
and
to
the
explode
tribunals
and
as
kill
well.
her.
I'll try.
Nice.
There's something different about this one.
There we
You're
go.
right, Mira. This one's solid.
That's because we are the gods. Envoys of the Anunnaki. Let's talk. Your mother is such a bitch.
Strange. Your hands, your body, solid, whole. Where did you come from?
Your mother tried to kill us.
And we wound up here.
Yeah.
We tried to warn her you can't actually kill us.
Yeah. We did try to warn her.
My mother? I have a mother?
Yes, you all have
I
mothers.
don't remember much besides my name. This is my world, my everything. I've never known anything but this place. And you don't belong here. Why are you here?
To set you free.
Free? I don't understand. My companions often speak of freedom, as if there's something more somewhere else. But they say we're trapped, that the Keeper holds us in this realm.
The Keeper?
Who's this keeper?
Up there on the western altar. We can't touch it. You could talk to my companions about freedom. I'll listen.
Very well. Ordinator, what happened to you?
My gods have forsaken me, but you radiate divine favor.
Finally,
I
so I
sense
just see
power.
what we are.
Have you come to set us free?
Tell me about the keeper.
Yes, please.
The Keeper imprisons us. It binds us to this realm. It mocks us. We can't touch it. We can't touch anything. But you,
Would defeating the keeper set you free?
perhaps. The Keeper says it holds our souls. That's how we are bound. If the Keeper is defeated, perhaps I would be free.
Can I persuade you into any advice on how to fight it?
Yes.
The Keeper feeds upon the orbs of ruin around the altar. I've seen it. The Keeper's linked to those orbs. If you attack it, it will turn to the orbs for power. But if you were to shatter the orbs while the Keeper feeds...
Gotcha.
Gotcha. Of course. What's your story?
The power in your hands is familiar, yet I cannot place it. It almost feels...
Godly?
Oh, what I would give to be able to feel anything. To feel the touch of wind on my face, my hand on another's.
What binds you here?
The Keeper's tricks hold me here. It's locked my soul away and it taunts me with it, holding it in its crazy game of puzzles. It's so close, but it might as well be a million leagues away.
What puzzle?
On the eastern dais, 2 keys rotate in a pattern around 2 locks on the flagstones. To free my trapped spirit, both keys must be in place on both locks at the same time. Or so the Keeper says.
And you can't do that because you don't have a corporeal body.
I can't touch it.
I can't touch anything. But you, can you? If you could strike the keys, slow them down so they reach the locks at the same time. Oh, please, you must try it.
Very well.
Both have to be
You have to
there.
be on different things. I think this key has to be over here, though, don't they? Let that key keep moving. There you go.
You lead.
Alright, where the other key go?
I think we got
Never used
it.
to fight this much until I met you.
Yeah, we completed it. We got it. Oh, I got it. Oh, wow. It's not... I don't see him anymore.
I hope you're watching.
I don't see the keys.
I think I got it. It's not in there.
In a big family, you have to know how to scrap.
Okay, it's just glitched on here, that's all.
What's that?
You got it, right?
I got it. Are you the keeper?
This one has a body that I can rend.
I don't think anybody survived my attack, much less feed.
I probably shouldn't be proud of that.
Didn't even have to worry about the orbs.
Well, we all got it.
No,
I'm
we are.
expecting a better
You
challenge
set
than
my
that.
companions free. What power do you bring to this realm? Could you release me as well?
What binds you here?
The Keeper bound these two, but it said I was too precious for bonds. Its master wanted me to decide for myself when my memories return. What does that mean? Memories of what?
Which would be a better one to tell them? You were a fanatic devoted to the Daedric princes, and you cursed the tribunal.
A fanatic? Daedric princes?
That's
Your
true.
words ring true.
That's true.
What? What did I do?
You slaughtered innocents who were
By
trying to destroy the tribunal.
I killed. Yes, I killed. I remember. I thought they deserved it. Mother, the three, who did this? Tell me.
Alexa executed you for murder. Your mother placed you here.
Yes.
The truth hurts, but perhaps
The
you need to
truth
know
hurts.
this.
He needs to know the truth.
Murder. Yes. And it isn't over, is it? Because now my mother murders in my place. Come, I'll open the portal to her domain. Together we'll stop her. This has gone on long enough.
Agreed.
Agreed.
I really don't want to have to kill your mother, but...
No. She's doing this for
Revenge.
revenge. But it does need to be stopped. Unfortunately. It has to be stopped. She has to come to an end.
It's so good to have my body back again.
So this is the reservoir of souls. How strange.
Trust me.
There's captured souls in this as well.
We should free them.
Well, let's take care of all these big guys first.
Hit back, you betcha!
Make sure you stand in my holy light. Come on, Obrams, let's play.
Ooh, that was a bit of a warm-up.
No, then, what do we do about these souls?
Destroy the soul wells. Let them free. This will weaken her greatly.
Not that we just couldn't defeat her without.
No, of course we could.
I doubt that we can save her.
We can't.
I'm going to try, but
I don't think we
mortal
can.
folly and hubris's. She will not repent for her sins. I doubt that. Which means that we may have to utterly annihilate her. Shame. If only they would listen to us envoys of the Aedra.
Unfortunately, they don't.
Unfortunately, they turn to false gods.
On this realm.
That and Brotherhood of Night. Instead of raising their eyes to the stars in the Brotherhood of Light, go with the Dark Ones. Every time, promise of power.
Tried my patience long enough. Feel the wrath of Veloth's judgment.
Yes, yes. You want to hit me first? Go ahead. I bet that didn't feel too good, did it?
I'm getting good at this. I really don't like your odds.
I'm sorry, Vox, but you are doomed. You can't possibly imagine trying to fight an envoy of the gods. Poor thing. It is done. Almaraxia, you decided to show up with your wet panties?
Always comes at the end, don't they?
I love how you say you're a god, but you come after we do the real work.
Vox is defeated, and Veloth's judgment returns to the temple where it belongs. Our will prevails. Order shall be restored.
She stole all these spirits.
Yes.
These are but a few of the innocents, Vox, imprisoned in her reservoir of souls. But her power is broken now, and they're free to pass on. That was your doing.
Of course it was, and that was what we were here for. Why are my companions...
Spirits again. I restored them.
Both Malvari and Daravis have been dead for a long time. They cannot return to life, but they can be set free.
Is that it then? Is it
over?
Yes, but your journey continues. The time has come for you to move on. We will work to restore order in Morrowind. You may leave that to the three.
And we shall, because you three say you're gods, so be godly and do what you're supposed to do. If you want to even pretend to be that of the Anunnaki and the Aedra, you need to step up a bit. Stop hiding behind your walls and acting like gods.
You could have done all this yourself. If you were a true god.
But you're not.
No.
You're just a mortal who killed a god to gain the power of it.
Correct.
We are the Anunnaki.
Shame.
The true Aedra.
Just a shame.
And you're right. Fortunately, our journey never ends. We are your last best hope and guardians. Well, we've done what we could here.
Let's get out of here.
I've been
Princess
wanting
of
to
the Moon.
visit here.
Yes.
Spare a moment?
Why did she say spare a moment? Why did
This is her homeland.
Oh.
This is where she came from.
Nothing wrong with a little opportunistic harvesting.
The stone falls, Deshaun. What the hell? It says Shrine of Saint Veloth restored. Didn't we do that?
I'm sorry. The Shrine of Restore St. Vitus and Stop. We did that.
We did that. Alright.
Was there something else we had to do?
It says it wants us to go here.
I follow you. Sun. The moon always follows the sun.
You are my moon, my sun. I govern the light of the day, and you govern the light of the night. Great mother of all. Sometimes you are the mother.
Load off at the inn.
Sometimes you are the maiden, sometimes your mother, sometimes your old wise crow.
Just a coin or two.
Book.
Got it.
Well, the Morrowind has an eye on you.
Now we have to go up to this one. Which makes no sense.
That one. Okay.
Imagine destroying the zone guide, what's going on with it.
No, just like we just did the shrine and it didn't trigger it. It should have, right? We did it. I even got all the achievements for it. This doesn't make any sense to me.
Keep fighting.
I don't want to hurt you, but now I'm going to.
Excuse me, pardon me, coming through. Why he wants us to go up there.
Yeah, let's pop up there and see what it does, I guess. I don't know why either. I am not sure why it wants us to go up there.
Shrine of St. Bellin, restore St. Bellin, and stop the day. I thought we did that already.
Amando's asking a question.
Go ahead.
Did you question why the Imperial Fortress in Kenobi Episode 4 didn't have any cannons or any orbital ships, or why the TIE fighters didn't launch at the two incoming speeders?
Very true.
That is extremely true. Good catch, by the way. It should have.
And
they should have, yes.
Don't really want to spoil that for everyone, but yeah, the person who dies in that is a little weird because
it's strange because they're making
the person shows up later on in different movies and different.
And they're gonna make a spin-off of him.
Spin-off of this certain person.
And they've killed him.
It made no sense. But then again, they never actually showed him die.
True, they didn't really show him
They showed him just
die.
kind of spinning away and his ship exploding, but it doesn't mean that he didn't eject and survive somehow. Just don't want to give away the spoilers just in case someone hasn't watched it.
Yeah.
But yeah, it was a little interesting. We're trying to figure that one out.
It's a little off.
It is a little off.
Yeah, it's a little off, yeah.
Though it is good.
It's good.
I mean, we see the next episode.
We like it.
We like it.
You know, but it is off in some things, yes.
Yeah, there is some people who die in it. Again, we're not going to say anything about
That
it because we don't want to
should
spoil
not.
it for people who haven't seen Obi-Wan Kenobi yet, and those who do lore and stuff. We don't want to spoil what happens, but it is quite interesting that some people die that makes it impossible. Later episodes and other movies and other TV shows, even the animated shows that they show up in after the fact of the events that happen and a timeline. It's not going really well with the timeline because certain people who died in it you see in other shows. I mean, granted,
Yeah, which is a much later time than what this is taking place of. So it is a little questionable.
Yeah, what the hell happens there?
Yeah. Now and then I get this light. It's really weird on my hands. Do you?
Yeah. Shrine of St. Belloff, restore. Okay, do we have to do this quest?
Maybe there's a quest we have to do here to restore this shrine. Maybe this is
over here.
Part of it?
I don't know.
Restore the shrine.
Excuse me, pardon me, gotta come through
This
here.
is a fight now.
Don't have time to fight your kind. There's someone here we're supposed to talk to. It makes no sense because we restored this shrine.
We did. That's what doesn't make any sense.
You know, I really don't have time for your shit. You die.
Mary got him.
Now go away.
Stop hitting me.
Can never have enough of that.
Doesn't make any sense.
Alright, so that's where we have to go is over here. Let's go over here.
Over here! We need help to close these portals! It warms my heart to see the sacred skull back in its reliquary.
What's all the commotion?
Saint Beloth said someone would come to aid us. Magistrix box opened
Should we keep
ancient
recording
portals
or
within these
should we
holy
set the stream?
grounds. They're like wounds in the world. Now all sorts
Yes.
of vile creatures
Keep
pour
going?
through and attack us.
I mean, we can keep going if you want.
How can we help?
We tried to close the portals, but Vox was clever. She used dark magic to tie each portal to a watcher. You have to kill the watchers to close the portals. That's how many of us died. Please close them. Then find me by the central dais.
We'll close the portals.
Just take out those watchers near the portals.
We might have to
If you
cleanse the
don't
whole
kill them close
ground.
to the portals they guard.
Yeah.
Another one of the creatures pops up to take its place. Blasted Vox.
Very well. We'll do what we can. Not a problem.
Alright, don't cry for mummy.
Come on, follow me. It says don't kill you too close to the portal.
Oh, I see, and then the portal closes up. Closes automatically, I see.
Come on. Over here.
That's right! Keep the fight on our terms!
You know, I like to think I'm agreeable.
As I've said before, agree to nothing. Come on.
Get back, you betcha!
Poor little Miss Gaia.
I know.
Come on. Over here.
He just turns around, it's like he just slapped the guy and he fell over dead. That was funny.
He is a god.
That's true, he is.
There's a plant. Plant there that's actually intelligent. Just stays it's there and doesn't even try to attack us. It's a smart little creature.
Yes, that
What does
one.
Agent say?
How many games can the Series X hold? Games can the Series X hold? Also, do you think that most games will come to PC because of the sheer size of the future open world games?
One, the Xbox Series X, the basic one that we have is, I think, a terabyte.
It's a terabyte, so we can hold, quite a few games. Yes, there are some games that, well, Xbox doesn't have because it needs a PC to run them.
Well, yeah, the Xbox is very powerful, but PCs are more powerful because they can have a lot more hard drive, and of course you can get up to 16, up to 32 quad core processors, and
then you can replace it and get bigger and higher.
Motherboard. Yeah, PCs will always be the master race. They will always be ahead of the game.
As in, the future of big open world games, unless they make them for consoles where they'll run on a console, PC will always get more.
Yeah,
they'll always
of the
get
sheer
more.
power PC can be.
Yeah.
But then you're going to spend about $5,000 for a
For a
halfway
really,
decent,
really good
gaming computer. We used
So-
to have gaming computers, and they were very expensive.
Yeah, our computers were very expensive. Yeah, that we had.
But with that said, I mean, let's face it, MMOs and the gaming world all started on PCs, and then consoles came out and made it a little bit cheaper. But again, it's very hard to get that much power at a halfway decent price range where normal Joe working class can afford it. PCs, good gaming PCs, is for the 1%, the rich people. Those who have corporate jobs that are making $100,000 a year or higher, that can afford to have a gaming PC.
Those big suckers, yeah.
People like Lee and I, we worked all of our lives. We was always saved up when we built our own computers back in the day, and we made the best computers. The computers will always be more powerful.
Oh yeah, they'll
But then
always.
again,
be
that's the
more
reason, because of how much you can tweak your computer and how powerful you can get your computer, why you can run these beautiful graphic games.
powerful. Yeah.
And that's why most people who develop and make video games target computers, because they're free to make these massive, huge files and these gigantic games. And
Yeah, they're limited when it comes to a console.
well, a console, you can only put so much into that game before
So
it,
much data, so much,
Xbox is getting there. It's much powerful now. There's a lot more games you can set. I mean, eventually we are going to be able to see games. Xbox is doing it now in 4K, high definition, 1080i,
Ray
60
tracing,
frames per second.
Yeah.
And then you have to think about internet and lag and stuff. And so there's a lot that goes into why MMOs succeed better on PC than it does on consoles. But consoles is the more practical thing for a lot of people. I mean, we really can't afford a PC ourselves. Like I said, if I was going to get a good gaming rig, I would want something that could run a really high graphics. So I'm looking at about $5,000. So we're talking about $10,000 for Lady and I to both have the highest performance gaming rig out there.
Yes.
I mean, that's the reality of it.
Yep.
Computers are very expensive. They've always been very expensive.
Because what we want it to run, we're looking at $5,000, $6,000 a piece for ours.
Yes, so it's been confirmed there is 1,000 planets in Starfield
Yes.
that you can play on. Yes, you can play on keyboard.
Yes, we can play on a keyboard.
Yeah, Xbox can play on keyboards right
Yeah,
now.
we can hook up a keyboard to our Xboxes right now and play it on a keyboard. Yeah, if we wanted to.
Well, no, because we like extremely high graphic games, and the big thing about the computer when it comes to computers, especially if it's not for work, it's for playing games, is you're going to want to have the most RAMs you can possibly get in it, and you want to have enough processors to handle the load of the GPU and the CPU with the games. And of course, your biggest expense, the most expensive thing is going to be your video card.
The video cards.
The newest upgrade, best video cards you can get is going to cost you some money.
We always built our computers to last at least 5 years before we had to update. So we always looked towards the future and made sure within that 5 years our computers could run.
We made sure that our motherboards can be upgradable for up to the next 5 years before they become obsolete.
That's how we do
That
it.
way you can always, like, whatever the next best video card is, you can swap it out and get it even better.
Because let's face it, when the next year comes, your computer's obsolete and you're looking to upgrade them.
Basically, when it
every
comes to
year.
computers, the second you open your box with a brand
You're
new computer,
obsolete.
you're obsolete because technology changes literally
So
overnight.
fast, yes.
So computers are constantly getting better, faster, better graphics and stuff. They're constantly working on this stuff.
Yeah.
And if you want the best and you want to keep going, I mean, yes, you don't have to have the best, but after a few years, games are going to outdo what computer you have. And, that's why they show minimum requirements and maximum requirements. If you want, like, the newest, best things that's going on there, the new games, they're constantly making games with higher resolution and higher graphics. I mean, we talk about 1080i and high definition. Now they've got, like, virtual reality TV that's even more higher definition they're talking about, I mean, one day you're going to stick a wire into the back of your head and go into the Matrix. I mean, right now they've already got virtual reality, Oculus goggles you put on, headsets to get
We
into that.
have 4K now. They're talking about a 5K, which is better than the 4K.
Which is already out there.
So I mean, it's
You can never keep up with
you
technology.
cannot keep up
unless
with
you're
the
rich.
technology. Yeah, that's coming out.
And it's just they're just striving to make gaming to eventually where it's kind of like a Star Trek holodeck where you go in and you are the game. That is the way of the future one day. Humanity survives itself.
Yeah.
But no, you don't have to have the very best PC. But if Lady and I is going to buy a PC, we're going to make sure
It
that
will be the best.
It's good.
That's just
for at least 5 years or longer.
Yeah.
And you definitely. This is what makes the game beautiful. You don't have to have the best video card, but if you do, you're going to be able to have all of the bells and whistles, all the ray tracing, all the beautiful graphics with zero lag. That's the key. You don't really want to have lag in these PC games. You want to be able to play this game and not be freeze framing and chugging along. And
you don't want them to overheat.
And you don't want your computer to overheat, like what happened to mine. Mine was an old computer. It's already past the 5-year mark, and that's exactly what happened to it. I was trying to play games that were too much for it, and it overheated the video card and overheated all the components, and it literally lit itself on fire.
Yeah.
Literally.
It lit on fire, and which blew out our liquid cool system, which put the fire out, which was hilarious. But
fried the whole system.
A lot of money down the drain there, literally.
Yeah, if you overtax your computer on your GPUs and CPUs, I mean, we're talking about massive amounts of heat that's going to be coming out of it. So that's another reason why you want to have everything up to date, and you want to have all the fans and liquid cool system and everything you need to keep that cool, because again, that also...
Or have a computer that you can open both sides and let that air get through to it. And... yes. Days of PC.
Yeah, we love being PC players, but we just can't afford it now. Again, Lady and I, we no longer work, we're retired. But back in the day when we did work, we did go the PC route.
Oh, yeah.
And I don't think that's ever going to change. PCs will always be the master race. They'll always be the best because the consoles just can't keep up with that much power. And every time they do, by the time the Xbox and PlayStation gets up to the same par system, they've already are 5 generations behind PC.
Exactly. The 5K will probably be the CGI that you see in movies and stuff. Games will eventually look like that.
Yeah, as a matter of fact, to give you a cool example, Agent, is it on Netflix? Have you seen? What's it called? Sex, Death, and Robots. What's that anime? Well, it's not all anime, but
robots. Yeah, you were talking about it the other day.
About the other day. We actually saw
we actually watched
really
the newest season of it. It was actually really good. It was really good.
Oh, that's it. Isn't it called Love, Death, and Robots?
Love, Death, and Robots. Yeah, or something like that. Yeah.
Look at the CGI in that. We were watching it and we're looking. It's like, are those real people? And we start looking at closer and we can sit there and realize, oh my God, that's CGI. They're very close to real looking people. I mean, that's pretty much what CGI is going to be like in the future. You're not going to be able to tell the difference. Is it a real actor or is it a CGI? And that's the kind of graphics Lady and I wish we had in every game. We'd love to show you guys stuff like that and play stuff like that because, let's face it, Lady and I, excuse the term, but we're graphic whores. The more real to life a game is, the more happier we are. That's why we've always been stuck on Red Dead. To this date, Red Dead is still one of the most beautiful games, open world games that's on Xbox. I mean, hands down. There's very little games out there that can match it. At least, that's a co-op, or MMO-ish kind of game. And there is some single player games out there that is very beautiful. And that's why we're going to be making an exception when Starfield comes out. Lady and I are going to play that game and stream it. And what we're going to do is that we're going to buy 2 copies, and Lady is going to follow me throughout the universe and make it look like we're playing together, even though we're playing our own storylines. We're going to try to keep up with each other and stick with whatever mission I go on, she's going to go on, and vice versa, and try to make it look like we're actually together, even if we're not. Then maybe they might surprise us. We were hoping that they would say something, when Todd was talking, I was hoping, for such a big, massive single-player game that they would say something like, and don't explore the universe alone, now you can co-op with your friend, drop in, drop out. I don't know why they make single-player games anymore. They should have the option to co-op. That should be a thing. I mean, you always hear PlayStation and Xbox constantly brag, oh, we're all about community. We're all about the gamers and being together and playing together. But yet they still make single-player games, which is fine. I mean, there is a lot of people out there like ourselves that, but I think that every game that's coming out now for the future should be at least co-op, where you can play with, 2 to 4 friends minimum, or even more MMOs. There's never enough MMOs out there in the world, but like I said, we'd be happy if there's more beautiful, high graphic games that were at least co-op with at least 2 people. Like I said, Lady and I, we're kind of stuck in that where we like to play games together. So hopefully one day that will be a thing. We've been begging this since the invention of the internet, but very, very few games. I know it's very taxing on the developers to make a co-op game. Wish I don't want to steal that. It's much easier to play single player because you only have to deal with the player and the non-player
you were
characters.
instrumental in crushing the Daggerfall army at Devon's Watch.
Yes, we annihilated them. But yeah, we're hoping that one day video games, all video games, will look like you are actually playing a real person, but CGI. That would be beautiful. Hopefully Lady and I live long enough to see that. But yeah, check out that, was it Love, Death, Robots? You was mentioning it to us. That's a perfect example of what CGI can look like. I mean, that was amazing. Really good graphics in that little little mini story thing they have there. And one of the things that we've been watching is that some people have, like I said earlier, is that people have concerns with having 1,000 planets in Starfield, is that they're concerned that it's going to be just not enough content. You're going to go to these places and it's going to be nothing there. There's going to be just barren worlds with nothing interesting to do on them. Yeah, you can visit 1,000 planets, but not all the planets are going to be inhabited by strange life forms of flora or fauna or anything like that, and there might not be any quests on them or missions or whatever to do, so it's like a waste of space. Why have 1,000 planets that has nothing to do on them? You know, now if all 1,000 planets has missions to do on them and every planet is unique and different, you know, kind of like what they needed to do, kind of something like what No Man's Sky did with procedurally generated life forms and stuff on these planets that would make them unique and make them different. So I do understand what people's concerns is like, why brag about having 1,000 planets in a game that's useless? You know, that's just waste of pixel, waste of space. You know, hopefully that every planet will be unique and personally handcrafted with at least missions on it and unique flora and fauna. You know, something to explore, something to find. I mean, who wants to go to a planet of 1,000 planets and every single planet's boring? You go there, it's like it's a dirt ball or an ice ball and nothing else. Which, yeah, some of them should be, because that's what in real life is. Not all planets are in the Goldilocks zone. But those planets that are should hopefully have something to do on it. You know, at least mine and get resources. Something, I don't know. You know, we won't be able to say much about it or make judgment on it until we actually see the game and see what they did. Might surprise us. Maybe they did, in secret, somehow do an astronomical good job of somehow making all 1,000 planets unique with something to do on them. You know, I mean, games have done it. There is ways of doing it. No Man's Sky is a perfect example, you know. What people are afraid of is going to be more like Elite Dangerous, where every single planet's exactly the same, there's nothing on them, nothing to do, just a dirt or ice ball in the middle of nothingness with no quest, no missions. You know, maybe gather a couple resources, but nothing really there to pique your interest. You just go there, it's like, oh, another dead moon. Oh, another dead planet. You know, no aliens, nothing to jump out to, nothing to do. And that's what everyone's afraid of, is that 1,000 planets is too much. There's nothing there. They'd rather have 100 planets with something to do than 1,000 planets with nothing to do, which I do agree. If I'm going to explore space and go to different planets, I want to go there and see something. You know, that's the whole idea of exploring and checking out new worlds and stuff that makes it cool, is that there should be something there. You know, I agree, not every planet, but at least any planets in the Goldilocks zone, there should be some kind of life and quests, you know. We'll see. We'll just have to see when the game comes out. Maybe they might surprise us, and they've been working on this game for a long time. Maybe they did take the time to populate all 1,000 planets, or at least somehow do like No Man's Sky and procedurally generate when you go to a planet and get something there, which that's what they should do, is have something, you know. At least that's our take on it. Not much else that I know that we can say about that. Like I said, we're just going to have to wait till the game comes out, and hopefully they've got a big shocking surprise for us. Alright, so our stream has been going on for a while. How's the stream look, by the way, on your end? It looks like, holy shit, it looks like we actually picked up. We did have really bad, I should never said anything, now it's going back down. Well, we did have really good streaming going on there, but it's going back and forth a bit, but that's okay. That's why you want to watch us live, because our live streams are much better than the recorded version. It's going to be pixelated.
What's going on?
Just watching our internet bounce around. We had good internet for a second. And
Oh yeah. So I had to get dinner in the oven. It's gonna take about an hour.
I just explained to him about what people are afraid of about having 1,000 planets to visit, unless they're procedurally generated or someone did some hardcore work to.
That's because Elite Dangerous scared us all when it came to something like that.
No, yeah, that's what everyone's afraid of. Is that
It's going to be just like Elite Dangerous, where everything looks the same. There's nothing.
hopefully they have done with more of the No Man's Sky route, and they
I'm hoping, even if it's a repeat of the same stuff, at least it's
have something. Yeah.
Yeah. So.
It warms my heart to see the sacred skull back in its reliquary.
Daedric portals are closed, my dear.
Yes.
Thank you. Your efforts have lifted the morale of the priests and acolytes, giving us all hope. We are in your debt.
We only wanted to help.
3 bless you and thank you. Now we can see about restoring some order to this chaos.
Agreed. Okay, see if that's what it was. Oh, you restored. There it is. It said we restored and stopped the Daedra. There we go. That was it. It was a little side quest.
So Stone Falls is done.
There we go.
And that one's done.
There we go. We did it. Okay.
Next one
Now,
we have to go to Shadowfell.
Shadowfin. Now we go to Shadowfin.
But while we're here, we might as well get that Wayshire.
True.
Oh, as soon as I get my horse, every damn time. This is why I don't even know why we have horses.
Because I collect them.
Because we collect them. No one's watching right now. Do you want to reset the stream or just let it just go in the hell with it? I don't know if we're going to be able to get better internet than what we have.
You know, we're not going to get any better internet.
But then again, we do know that there is a bunch of shadow watchers out there, so subscribe.
She's using her computer too right now, so that could be a part of it.
Yeah,
that's going on. But she's doing some important things.
We're
so.
streaming. We got 2 Xboxes going, and
we got
on
a
her
computer,
PC.
and we got a computer going right now. So we got 3 things going on right now. So
lots of that one.
Plus the wind, so that's why everything's going kooky right now. She's doing some important bill work on the computer. So yes, that's what's happening right now.
Oh shit.
So you might as well just let it go. We're not gonna get anything better right now. So we got 2 things against us going on right now. So we'll just keep it. So keep people a nice long stream like we used to.
12-hour streams.
Close
I don't
to
like
it.
doing 12-hour streams because you can't fix anything.
Well, I don't either. I like you told me this is the reason why we're doing it the way we're doing it. So I
break up 3-hour streams.
How long can we go before it does not become archived?
And that's the problem, is it gets
Is it too late? Is it
No.
2 hours only?
3 hours.
3 hours, and what are we at now?
You can do a 12-hour stream and they can still do stuff with it. Nothing will pass 12 hours though.
Nothing past 12 hours. Well, yeah, I wouldn't go past 12 hours.
Do I need to kill this creature?
Not really. You really don't have to. It's not part of our agenda.
Very well.
Only if you want, but we don't have to. I'm just kind of doing stuff on our agenda. Just trying to get through it as quickly as possible. Tonight's trash night too, by the way, so we can take out the trash night.
There's wood and stuff. There's a lot of stuff here.
Oh my goodness. I am getting some very nice resources, I will say that. I am starting to get everything, I think, back.
says you have to go over here.
So we will.
Alright folks, so we are going to be going to Shadowfen next to continue this, to try and clear out our stuff.
We are. We're trying to clear our quest log for High Isle is what we're doing. And right now we're doing Cogwell Silver, so.
Yeah, try to get our damn thing out of our quest log.
Trying to do it before next week because a week from today you will be seeing the brand new High Isle. So that is a week from today.
At least the first part of it.
The first part of it. It's a year-long
throughout
thing.
the year, so.
What is that ding I keep hearing like a chime?
No, it's telling us about the zone guide.
Oh, okay.
So Codwell Silver. Okay, so now we have to do, here's Codwell.
You have to go to the almanac.
So, this is done. This is done. Next one is Shadowfen.
Next one should be Shadowfen. And it doesn't look like there's too many on Shadowfen, actually.
So,
we should
Shadowfen.
zip through that pretty cool.
Stop it. I hate that.
Oh, I hate that too. It wants to go every place than what you want to point at or click on. Yes.
Okay, so we gotta go to Shadowfen. Stormhold, where we start the quest.
Stormhold.
So we're gonna
yes.
travel there and get that started for Shadowfen.
Yes, we are.
I think what we do, we are going to reset the stream.
Okay, we're gonna reset the stream.
And get a new one there just to keep the stream stable, maybe a better internet connection.
Sounds
Thanks
good
for
to
watching
me.
this episode. Give us a few minutes to switch over, and we will start the Shadowfen storyline.
Bye bye, everybody.